Hello YouTube. We've had a crash. There was a whole series of events that happened. The siege ended, goblins were captured, and then it crashed, and I thought, why upload that? Let's just start from where we were in the last video. So it's all gone into the ether, disappeared, unless you see this in time and hunt the VOD down on Twitch. But let's face it, that's a lot of effort. That's a lot of effort to go through for a Dwarf Fortress game. But we'll see. We shall see. Right, we've got to get these slabs in place. It is important that we have our dwarves memorialised. Or at least those that are dead. I mean, it doesn't make sense to memorialise the living. It seems a bit weird, doesn't it? Seems a bit of a strange thing to do. Right, come on. This is the tedious bit. Well, it's one of the tedious bits. Let's face it, Dwarf Fortress has some tedium baked in. It's not all fun. I mean, it's mostly fun, but some of it can be a bit annoying. There we go. X, let's go up here. Another memorial. Bang. Ah, jeez. Remind me to save after I've done this, because if we lose it again, I'm going to be really quite peeved. Another memorial there. Great. Pop one there. Any more memorials? One more. Beautiful. I could have sworn there were more memorials last time. Or maybe I'm just misremembering. I'm definitely misremembering. Cool. Okay, so everyone's been called in. It looks like they've all got inside. Now the llamas are all going to get slaughtered again. That's an issue. But never mind. What are you going to do, really? What are you going to do? I mean, maybe we take them all out of pasture? Nah, we can replace them. We can replace them. It's a lot of kerfuffle and a lot of dwarven risk to save a few llamas. And realistically, we can purchase all the cheese we need. And really the wool and yarn. That's true. Ostap gets to actually see the established canon. Control-Alt-S. Control-Alt-S. Hey! We saved after putting the slabs down. Hooray! Fingers crossed no crash this time. That'll be nice. Nighty-night, Orosco. You sleep tight. It is. It's a parallel world within a parallel world. A parallel tangent world. Is it? Can it be? You can't be a parallel and tangent, can you? Tangents intersect. Whereas parallel lines never intersect. That's what defines them. Or maybe I'm wrong. That's true. Maybe I should have it as like a little shard episode. A little separate moment in time. Like a what-if episode. Although, having said that, it's not that much of a what-if episode because it's exactly the same, pretty much, as the previous one. Still, never mind. Never mind. Everything's going to be fine. Don't worry. This save is taking a while, isn't it? Come on. Savey. What's the deal here? Why you take so long? I have to say, I'm a little bit annoyed at this. Should be going quicker. Come on. Or maybe it's because there's so many goblins. Hello? Okay. Sure, an empty blue text box. Brilliant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, the goblins are going in 2 units of 5. That's fine. While we're waiting for this to unfold, I'm going to build the trade depot back up, or at least put the order for it back. There we go, and we'll build it out of diorite because it's close. Yelling upstairs. I have to go and get Amy that water in a minute. Okay. So, Scoundrel, says Ostap, if you aren't going to attempt to save the llamas, if nothing else, to see what can be changed this time round. I don't know. I don't actually see how I can save the llamas. We have already left it far too long to do anything about it. I mean, maybe if I... Let's try disabling the pasture. Boom. Now they should all flood down to the waiting room. They may even act as bait. The waiting room? You know what I mean. The dining hall. Come on. Down you come. Run from the gobbos. Get away. All we need is a breeding pair. In fact, realistically, all we need is one that can breed, and I'm fairly confident someone else will bring a llama along. They seem quite common. Oh. One baby llama is making a break for it. Come on, a little Bambi of our times. The Hillocks of Emerald Winds has been founded a half-day's travel to the east and looks to your thriving economy for its future prosperity. There we go. Right, the llama is in the cage trap area, hopefully acting as effective bait. The goblins have charged off here to try and get another baby llama, but they seem to have broken off. They seem to have lost interest. I don't see the human who attacked them as well. Doesn't seem to be knocking around like he was last time. Then again, maybe he hasn't charged out. Maybe he's just hanging out down in the dining hall. Because the goblins this time are showing very little interest in the main hallway. They're just sort of roaming around the countryside, waiting for someone to come out. Which, I might say, is a fool's errand on their part. I am not coming out of this goddamn fortress for love nor money. It's just not happening. It's just not happening. Come on, gobbos. In you go. Get your asses in those traps. Or just leave. That might be nice, mightn't it? Just leaving. Sounds fantastic to me. I love the idea. Oh, come on. Here we go. Here we go. They're on their way in. They're on their way in. Like a little gang of evil Yodas. Yodai? Yodies? I don't know. I don't know. They're all in the miasma. They're having a little sniff. Oh, it looks like there's a human in there. The human was waiting, lying in wait in the miasma. Or was it a human? That's a lasher. In a martial trance. Is that our lasher? My goodness, let's have a little look and see how they fare. Let's go to the combat reports. How are you doing? Bites the goblin maceman in the arm, deflected by the iron mail shirt. Ooh, ouch. The giant cave-toed leather robe breaks. The lasher latches on firmly. Ooh, he's bitten onto the mail shirt. That's got to hurt the teeth. I'm wincing just thinking about it. Imagine that. Your teeth grasping on the chain links. Ouch. The goblin wrestler misses the lasher. Okay, he's getting beaten up, but he appears to be dishing out some damage. Look, the lasher strikes the goblin maceman around by the right upper leg, tearing apart the right upper leg's fat and bruising the bone. Nothing quite like a bruised bone to put a goblin on their ass. Okay, so this lad's not doing too badly. He's doing okay. He's putting up a fight at least. And seeing as he's not a citizen, he's only a resident, I feel that we can accept these losses. Sure, he may die, but at least he's acting as bait to draw them a little closer to our cage trap corridor. It would be nice if we could lock them all in, but it's just not on the cards right now. I'm guessing we're probably going to catch the same number. It's going to be another 6 goblins captured, and then 4 fleeing. But it could go either way. They could all charge in willy-nilly, pell-mell. Okay, nobody's coming out. What's the deal here? Why you gobbo no come in? Come on, it's lovely in here. It's very safe. Very safe indeed for little dwarvies. Maybe not so safe for goblins. But hey, take a little risk, have a little fun. Here goes one. Who's this brave goblin soul? It's Snamoz Dosbub Molslow. Cool. Nice name, bro. Here they come. They're coming en masse now. We've got a little couple of stragglers down here. Oh, look, they're having a little roam around. Do not smash the cage with the Etin in. That would be foolhardy in the extreme. Come on, looks like our first one's captured. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these lot can get captured, and then maybe one more from the other lot. We'll see how it pans out. 2 captured. It's good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, if they all go along this wall, one after the other, one of them can get through into the fortress. Although I feel like they will be very vulnerable to the nigh on 100 dwarves in the fortress. Let me just check the population numbers. I've got a Connect Dwarf Therapist up. It says we have... What do we got? 71 adults, 21 children, and 4 vulnerable babies. Poor, vulnerable babies. Come on, goblins, get in those cage traps. This is taking an unacceptably long time. 26 frames a second is ample time for you to charge into this corridor and get trapped. You don't have to fuck me around like this. Come on, Over there. Over there. Go right. No. They may try the sacrificial strategy. Oh, they can't do it anymore. There's no way they can get any goblins past the cage traps. Not without exceedingly nimble goblins. Come on. Everybody charge in together and get trapped. That's how it's got to go down. One more should tip the tide. Once one more's gone in, then they'll start fleeing. Yes? Oh! Oh, zut alors. Mon Dieu. Beautiful. Excellent stuff. Okay, right, let's end the military alarm. Hello? Oh, fuck. There we go. Bingo. There we go. Siege ended with more goblins trapped. We captured 2 more goblins than last time, which is good, I think. Very nice. And you know what? I'm going to celebrate with a Control-Alt-S save game. Little quick save there. Because I feel like if it's going to crash, it's going to crash here again, isn't it? This is the way it's going to go. This is the way. Right. I can't do anything while it's saving, can I? I was going to say while it's saving, I'll unsuspend all of those walls, but not really on the cards. Not really an option. Still, it'll happen soon enough. We need to unsuspend the placing of that statue as well, because once that's done, we can actually dedicate the temple. And, you know, even if the walls aren't up, I feel like it would be good to start chucking some goblins into the magma, just to test it out. If we can put up some kind of fancy mechanism, that would be cool, wouldn't it? Maybe build some sort of cage platform with some bridges that open and close to leave it secured. I don't know. I'm worried. Also, I want to strip all the goblins of their stuff. We want to be able to melt down all the shit they've brought and turn it into other things. More useful things. Well, the thing is, I feel like the babies are vulnerable once they're out of the dining hall. If they leave the dining hall and come to the surface, then they become vulnerable babies. But there's always the potential for vulnerability there. Okay, here we go. Oh, hello, we've got a goblin. Oh, shit, the fleeing goblins have just fought one of our dwarves and killed them. Who was that? Who was wearing the llama wool loincloth? Datan. Datan Egdothmeng's corpse. Fucking Datan. Come on. Where's this gobbo boy going? He's waging his own little guerrilla war over here. He's decided he's not leaving. He's lost in the jungles. Go on, off the earth you go. There we are. Good. And here come our boys, flooding out to retrieve the corpses. Oh, my favourite tune. Caged prisoners. Nice. Nice. Look at that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 caged goblins. Very nice indeed. Very, very nice. I'm going to make another animal stockpile quickly, just to put some of these goblins near the volcano ready for killsies. And I'm also going to set that lever going as well. Let's do what we can there. Add, link up a bridge. Yes, the only bridge we have. There we go. Do it now. Escape. Good. Good. See, once that's hooked up, our defences become significantly more effective. Oh yeah, that wall. Need to undo the suspension on that wall construction. There we go. Are they actually going to go and do it though? That's the question. That is the question. Do I need to unforbid all of this corpsey stuff as well? DB reclaim, DBC. Let's do everything in the hallway if we can. There we go. That should have reclaimed quite a bit of stuff. It has, wait, for a brief moment, oh yeah, it took our idlers down to 5. So presumably they're collecting stuff. Someone's going in to make the trade depot. That's good. I think we missed a trading opportunity last session because the mountain home representative turned up and spoke to us, but we never saw a single trade guy. That may have just been because I wasn't observing where they would have pulled in. Maybe we didn't even get a notification. I'm not sure. It could have been while we were slowly advancing through with the full stop button, couldn't it? Any ideas on what caused the crash? I haven't got a clue. Othsalot may, though. He says, as you directed the question to him very sensibly. The crashing is relatively... It's not common, but it's also not uncommon. Dwarf Fortress does have a habit of crashing every now and again. But fingers crossed, this one will turn out to be relatively uncrashy. That would be nice. That is the dream. They built any of those walls? No. Am I doing this wrong? Are these stairs, these upstairs, not going to do it for constructing walls? I mean, it's not suspended. It is just inactive, which means it needs someone with floor construction to go in. But we'll see how it goes. There he goes. They can still get in round there. That's good. He's bringing a cage out for some reason. Have they linked up the lever yet? Let's take a peek. Yes, it's been linked up. Fantastic. Okay. Defences are starting to look a little bit more impressive, which I think is good. I may indeed add some more cage traps around here. I feel like if we start here and make it all the way around the corner, it's going to be a little bit more effective, because they're very timid about going around that corner. B, T, C. Here we go. We're going to start there. And we're going to put some in here. There we go. Hello. Oh, fucking hell. There we go. Right, let's get this cage trap in place. We should have plenty of cages for this. I know I've got the mechanisms. Oh, he says, running out of mechanisms immediately. Let's put an order in for some. If we haven't got any, they're going to be needed shortly. Mechanisms, rock mechanisms, please. And let's keep about 20 on order, just so we have them. That'll be nice, wouldn't it? How are those walls coming along? Still completely untouched. I suspect I need to do more to actually get those built. Just having an upstairs next to one of them isn't cutting the mustard. Not even close, in fact. Maybe I need to deconstruct the wall on the end and build them one piece at a time. Mwah. No. Oh, masterpiece granite coffin from Fuzzy Logic. Very handy. In fact, let's put some of those down. Coffins. Looks like a lot of the coffin construction has been suspended as well. We need to get those put down. There we go. Here come the coffins. Oh, there we go. No, we've run out. That's good. And I'll go through these one at a time and unsuspend the jobs. There we go. S. That's the key we want. S, 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 S. Is that it? Nope, there's these ones up here. Okay, S, 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 S. All good. All good. Very nice. Okay, back up to the surface. Masterpiece Willow bookcase. Oh, Willow. I'm really not sure how to get that wall built. Anybody got any suggestions? Need the downstairs above too. Ah, okay, okay. So on this floor, I need to build C downstairs D, and we pop that there. Built out of ash logs. Let's see how it pans out. We'll watch it. We'll see what goes on. Although I should probably be paying attention to way more other stuff. Is this smeltery built, or am I losing my mind? Suspended. Okay, let's unsuspend the construction of the magma smelter. Have they covered over the magma hole? I don't think I told them to fill in the magma hole, but we'll see how it works out. Maybe I'll need to deconstruct a piece of floor or something. Right, we got any mechanisms made yet? Let's see if there's one available. Build, trap, cage trap. There we go. Nice little hole filled in. Lovely. Very good. Just what we're after. You'll have to build a scaffold at every tile you want to build above, then take it down from top to bottom afterwards. Oh my god. Master Nature's never had a crash. Good lord. You lucky boy. Right, they've built the stair. Let's see if they'll build... the wall now. I see a block being carried down there. That looks good. That looks very good. It's coming. It's coming. Oh, look, look, look. Yes! Very nice. You know what? I've just realised. If we suspend that one, and that one, and that one, and that one, leave that one going, suspend that one can go. There we go. Now, hopefully, someone will do them in the correct order, and we'll only need to build a stair there. Although I may be being very silly there. Oh, there we go, look. In goes the wall. Unsuspend that one. I know it's a lot of micro, but, you know, I don't mind a little bit of micro, that's fine. Is that some stairs? Yeah, upward stairway. We need to remove that building. We don't want that one. We want to put one here. So build C upstair R. No, that's a ramp. Upstair is you. Pop that there. Out of ash logs. Go up one and build a downstair D on top. There you go. Fantastic. And then... okay, yeah, it needs a walkable perimeter, but that's on the cards. That's coming. That's coming. Everybody calm down. That's not suspended. That's not suspended, but these are. Okay, it's going to be slow work making this scaffold and building this wall, but I think we're going to be okay. Oh, hello. It froze for a second, but it's okay. We're all fine. Let's unsuspend that one and that one. There we go, and we should see... oh. The Hillocks of Wonder Guilds has been founded nearby a day's travel to the south and looks to your thriving economy for its future prosperity. Great. Thank you for telling me that. I don't really care about them, but it's good to know that we've got fans. It's good to know. Good to know. We could probably make a lava moat around the volcano as well, couldn't we? That doesn't seem too crazy an idea. Interesting. Interesting. Get that last one built. This one too. Have we got the up-down stairs built in? Yeah, we have. This one can get built. Lovely. That one can be unsuspended. Beautiful. Just what I was hoping for. And that last piece can go in, and then we can build a bit more wall round here. It needs to be at least 2 high. We'll see how it works out. In fact, let's build construction wall, and we will place a block. How do I expand it? There we go. Right, these blocks are all accessible from here, so they can all go in at once. Bang. And we're going to make them out of granite blocks. Yes, we are, because we've got granite blocks for spare. For days. Maybe sometime before any 2020 stream, Scoundrel might actually have those 2 vampires finally sacrificed in the volcano. I think it'll happen before 2020. Oh, I haven't unsuspended the temple statue, have I? Oh, no, I don't want to place a wall on it. I want to... armor stand? What? No, fuck off. That's not what I want. There we go, granite statue, suspended. Not anymore. Not anymore. We're putting a statue of the volcano god in the middle of the volcano temple, and it's going to be glorious. It's going to be glorious, I tell you. They still haven't built the smelter. We've probably lost anybody who knows how to actually build or to do any smelting. Ah, there we go. The second tier of wall is going in. Build, capital C, W. And I think now we're to the point where I'm going to have to start placing and suspending orders. That's okay though, we can do it. Bang, make it out of granite blocks. Lovely. And then if I click here, no, there we go. There we go. Suspend, 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 suspend. And then we can build another wall. There. Where have the granite blocks gone? There they are, granite blocks, lovely. Oh, fuck, have I built... Oh, Christ, on a freaking bike. No, that says wall. Oh, hang on. There we go. Let's get rid of these. Goodbye, stupid stairs. There we go. Right, now, build, capital C, W, an actual wall. That's what we want. Good. Very good. Bang. Granite blocks, please. There we go. Oh, I see. If we can build the upstairs in big long rows, we can just build a huge scaffold on the inside. Okay, yeah, that changes everything. No need to suspend everything. No need to suspend anything. Did someone just say that? I bet someone just said that in chat. And I came to the revelation by myself. Because I'm a clever boy. Sometimes. Over here, there we go. Don't like the look of that overhanging tree. That's a problem. That's a big problem. W, let's keep going across. Is that tree going directly through? Oh, it bloody well isn't all. There we go. Chop that one down, please, if you wouldn't mind. And I know we don't actually need to chop trees down to get more wood, but we do need to chop trees down to provide space for building walls. Build, capital C, W. Let's come over this way. So it's basically there we can't build. Granite blocks. Can I build one? Build one square there out of granite blocks. That's nice. Cool. And then we go down a floor and we build capital C upstairs. Fantastic. And then we do as long a load as we can. Can I auto material select, reselect type, box select? No, we don't want a box select. That's crackerjacks. I can't place them here. There's a construction pleasant. Oh, apparently I can't place them on constructed floor. Well, what the fuck is that all about? We've got to put the bloody scaffolding on the on the outside. This doesn't seem like a practical solution. It doesn't seem practical at all. Maybe a better solution is to build a floor. Yeah, I think so. Build a floor. There we go. And we only need to make it a little wide. Only one wide, in fact, I think. Let's two will be do. Two will do. There we go, and we'll build a temporary perimeter wall, and then they can get up on that and do all the construction there. How's that sound? Everyone like the sound of that? Well, doesn't matter if you do or not, because that's what I'm doing. Here we go. More willow logs, please. Willow. Okay. There we go. Rubber wood logs. Sure. And then ash logs. Do those. I just built a fucking wall, didn't I? Oh, Jesus Christ, a fucking unicycle. Here we go. Let's get rid of all the wall. Oh, I've got rid... No! Fucking spam handler. There we go. Got to put a wall in there. Build... No, not C. Build C W. There we go. There's a wall going in there. Made out of granite blocks. Granite blocks. Granite blocks. There we go. And then we want the floor. That's what we want. That's the ticket. Lovely floor. Floor. Love the floor. Make that out of willow logs. And then we want to do one tall. Or that tall rather. Not one tall. Two tall. Bung that there. Make it out of... can I have more willow logs? Sure. Let's... Shit. I've done it again. Okay, let's just click there. No, I don't want to... Okay, this is not boding well for the rest of the stream, I have to say. I'm doing pretty poorly, but at least I'm catching myself before they get those walls built. That's the main thing, right? Build, capital C, F. There we go. Bang. And we want to make it out of willow logs. That's a wall. I don't want a wall. I want a floor. There we go. Close. Very close. Right, that should help us. That should do. If we get that built, it'll be nice. Be lovely. Be sweet as. There we go. Oh, they're building the old walls pretty fast, aren't they? Ah, they can get up to that bit there quite simply. Especially because most of these are suspended. Actually, that'll be good. The suspended bits here will let them get to these floor tiles and build that in. And once they're done, they can expand around the inside. Yes, I like what's happening here a bit. Oh, we can build that bit of wall as well. Let's do it. Build, capital C, W. Here we go. There we go. Let's pop that in there. Make it out of granite blocks. Where are they? Native gold blocks, granite blocks. There we go. Lovely. Excellent news. Okay, unpaused again. That switch is in. I want to test that switch, but I'm not entirely sure it's gonna pay off if I do. Let's go down and activate some of these graves. I feel like we've got a lot of unburied corpses knocking around, and that's never a good thing for a fortress. How do I? Come on. Oh dear, it looks like we've had quite a few people pop their clogs. B, used for burial. There we go. Lovely. If we get all these activated, we should be able to get rid of some of the corpses we've got. Good. Do I have more coffins to put down? That's the question. Yeah, we do. Plenty of the things. We ain't going to run out of there. We're going to need a secondary graveyard to use them all as well. Ah well, I'm sure we'll be alright with 2 graveyards. Seems perfectly reasonable. Another granite masterpiece coffin from Fuzzy Logic. Ah, look at that. Look, they're flooding over to the corpse stockpile. Fantastic. Why is this dog still lying here? Rough granite bridge, slated for removal. Stop! Why is the bridge slated for removal? That doesn't make sense. Jesus Christ, they didn't link it up at all, did they? Add a new task. Link to a bridge. No, it is linked. Okay. How the hell did I end up slating that bridge for removal? That seems a bit odd. Just remove the floor. Removing the floor is tedious too. Yeah, that's true. Haven't tested it, but maybe up downstairs in 3-block intervals could be the way to go. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. We've got a starving cavey boar that I just don't care about. Hello, Plutonium Jesus. Thanks for joining us again. Above ground constructions tend to be frustrating. Dwarves are much better at delving into rock than building towers and walls. I agree, they are much better at that kind of bobbins. However, what we also have to bear in mind is, what are these fucking yellow X's? Suspended constructions, okay. Let's let them start building. Oh, they've already started building the floor around the inside. That's good. We can unsuspend some of these constructions. Where's the S key? There we go. They're just going to resuspend, aren't they? Because there's no floor available. Damn. Oh, I've just suspended them. Oh, shit. What an idiot. No, that... Okay, what's going on? Okay, we're going to get these set right. It's going to be fine. It's all good. Okay, let's get that stuff built. Unpause. Hello, Cupo. Welcome back to the stream. Thanks for joining us. Nice sauna. Yes, we're putting together a lovely sauna with mainly magma in it rather than steam. But hey, who doesn't like a bit of magma steam? I know there's at least one person in chat who loves the stuff. Absolutely bloody loves it. Yeah. Some dwarves are stuck. Oh, is it these two here? Yeah, Ayland and Mebzeth. Okay. What do we do? What do we do to get them out? I mean, realistically, we need to prioritise getting that flooring built, don't we? Have they cancelled all the orders around here as well? No, it's all good. It's all good. Why are they trapped? Can they no longer walk round? What are they doing? Sleeping. No job. Okay. Will this floor get built in time for them to be rescued before starving to death, I wonder? I don't think so. Let's build an upstairs and a downstairs next to them to get them down. Whoa. Upstairs. Just there. Bango. Built out of solid granite blocks. And then we'll do a downstairs on the floor above. What? Oh, I've got to build the stairs before we can even designate it. Come on. Give me a break. Somebody build the steps, please. Somebody build the steps, please. I'm absolutely busting for a loo all of a sudden. I've got to go. Maybe I'll leave it just going. Try the up-down stair trick. Yes, I should do that, shouldn't I? Although, however, which floor do I want to build that on to avoid channeling down into the ground below? Steps are in. Let's go up. Build capital C D downstairs. Lovely. Once they're in place, what do you mean construction present, you buffoon? Oops. There we go. Bingo. Then those two lads can get down. Oh, they're already down. Ah, shit. They've escaped. It's fine. Everybody stop panicking. Remove construction. There it is. Go down a floor. Click on that. Oh. Okay, so I need to... How do I get rid of that then? D... It's deconstruct, isn't it? Remove construction N. There we go. And it's this bad boy we want to get rid of. Thank you. Good. Okay, upper floor again. The willow floor is slowly taking shape. But it's taking longer than I would like. Much longer. Is that suspended? Let's unsuspend that because we've got floor next to it now. It can get built. It's all gravy. Got willow floor there. Got plumwood logs sitting on a willow floor. Oh no, it's open space. What? Build. Capital C. F. Ah, Jesus. There's a great big frigging gap. Okay, in it goes. Made out of willow logs. Bang. We've got a floor in place. Is this a gap or is that actual floor? Needs a walkable perimeter. Build. Capital C. Floor. There we go. Can't build in there. No access to building materials. Non-economic item. What? Okay, let's just get the floor next to it built first. How long have we been going for? 38 minutes. You guys, just bear with me 1 minute. I'm going to go to the loo. I'll be back shortly, and I will leave it running. Fingers crossed nothing too crazy happens while I'm away. Back in a sec. I'm back again. Let's get these headphones in for a little bit of sweet swarmer. Uh-oh, Johnny 6 has slipped into depression. That's not a good sign. We should be able to build those floors in now. Build. Actually select Dwarf Fortress. That will help quite a bit. Build, capital C. No? Okay, let's try one more time. Build, capital C, floor. There we go. We want to just single wide bit of floor there. Bingo, willow logs, done. Excellent. Come on, get those walls up. Walls and floors, everybody, walls and floors. Has this one been resuspended? No, it's just inactive. It's all good. It's all good. Now that the floor has a continuum all the way around, they should be able to build it relatively quickly. But we'll see how it works out. It may not work out quite as we hoped. Now, the temple statue is in place. We could dedicate the temple already. But I don't feel like that's top tier play yet. We want to wait until the structure has integrity. When the structure has integrity, then we can put our little deity inside. That'll be fine. That's how it should play out. It looks like we don't actually have a lot of traps for resetting the cage traps we're building now. I may need to build a little supply of them. The Hillocks of Gildapir has been founded a half-day's travel to the east and looks to your thriving economy for its future prosperity. Lovely. A little bit worrying. Maybe they'll soak up some of the goblin. Baby llamas are starving. Baby llama, do-do-do-do-do. Baby llama, do-do-do-do-do. Baby llama, do-do-do-do-do. Baby llama. Excuse me. Stray llama. Baby llama. That looks like it's everything, right? That's just two female baby llamas. Not ideal, but if we can get a male llama into the mix, we should end up with a little bit of birth. Won't that be nice? Sheesh. Don't want to accidentally put any of our goblins in the pasture. That seems like it would be a very poor way to work. Floor's going round a bit further. It's all good. They're still not building that flashing little bit of wall down here. I feel like that should be getting built. Construction nearly done. Oh, okay. Someone is actually working on it, so no need to panic. Once we've secured this place off, that'll be fine. Then we'll be able to actually connect it to the fortress interior, and it'll be all fun and japes. I mean, I could put a roof over the entire thing. I could just build that floor all the way round and end up completely sealing it in. I feel like I want to get a little bit more height on it. Something a bit more majestic, you know? I see lots of dwarves turning up with doohickeys. What's this? Food storage item. Cancels brew drink. What's this? Give me a breakdown. Oh, a dwarven child has been taken by a fey mood. Okay. That wasn't what I was expecting. Besmar, the dwarven child. Let's follow them and see where they go. Presumably they're going to take a crafts dwarf workshop. It's usually the case. Here they go, past the vampire room, down to the crafts dwarf workshop, and claimed. They're not sitting there, so they obviously have the ingredients they need. Let's follow them again and see what they grab. Something interesting, please, little baby boy. Something interesting. Immediately goes for the bone. Seems to be de rigueur for our dwarves. The very first thing they go for in almost every mood-based crafting scenario is bones. Back up now to get a little bit of cut gems. Nice. In go the cut gems. Something fun? What are you picking up here? Ooh, bars of some kind. Presumably of a metal. I don't know what the purple metal is, but we'll see what happens when they've built it. That goes in. They're off again looking for more ingredients. Whatever it was, they got it easily. A little bit of cloth. Okay. Holy shit, this thing's got a lot of shit in it. And a bit of wood. And I think they've begun their mysterious construction. Fantastic. Let's go back to the surface and continue monitoring the construction. The wall seems to be going in nicely. I'm not happy with that. The floor around the inside's going in quite well. That's good. Oh, Vamp the recruit is stumbling around obliviously. Well, that's fine. You are going to end up in the volcano sooner or later, so don't panic. I think with the strange mood, Ostap, what happens is, oh yep, Schmeliork Vamp. All of the vampires are stumbling around obliviously, but they haven't been able to eat for ages, and they've been locked in a room together, so they're probably getting quite peeved. Anyway, where was I? Ostap. Strange Mood means that they get immediately granted a legendary skill level in the skill that they use, whereas a possession, I don't think they get any real benefit from it other than the item itself. Although everybody in chat, or anybody in chat, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong there. Feel free. It's not unlikely. Right, are these wall pieces suspended? That one is. Let's unsuspend that. Any more suspended wall pieces? Good. Okay, this looks good. Second tier of the wall going in. Very handy. I mean, we could actually smooth that into fortifications and have archers on the top of the volcano. Besmar Stonmafol, dwarven child, has created Mezirshslug, a kakapo bone scepter. She offers it to Cryptbeards. Let's take a look at our kakapo bone scepter. The fondled friends, I forgot about that. Here we go. It's worth 38 grand. Shower model. Interesting.
This is a kakapo bone scepter. All craftsdwarfship is of the highest quality. It is encircled with bands of willow. This object is adorned with hanging rings of kakapo bone and pink tourmaline, and menaces with spikes of black bronze, birch, llama wool, and maple. It's mixed. I'd like to see it, but the description doesn't really bring it to life for me. So, unfortunately, we're going to ignore it for now. The temple wall is going up nicely. We do need to obviously close off this section down here. This is going to be an issue. Part of me's thinking quick save. What do we think, chat? Yes, Ostap, the vampires can just get left there. Someone got drained just after the siege. Did they? That's a bit worrying. Oh well. Fingers crossed it wasn't anyone particularly useful. We've lost so many dwarves, we must be sort of paring the population down to those who are basically only the useful left. Although maybe not. Maybe we've just got the useless left. It's entirely possible. Fuzzy Logic churning out those masterpiece coffins there. Part of me worries that we may be increasing the value of our fortress a little bit too rapidly. I tell you what, let's pause the action. I've been getting the temple built, but it's not the be-all and end-all, is it? So let's think about the military first. Excuse me. A magma smelter. Partially constructed, inactive. You know what? I'm going to suspend that and unsuspend it again. Hopefully someone will get in on the job. Because frankly, if they don't, it's going to be a massive waste of time. Magma Forge is good, but sadly we can't get any materials in there until we can start smelting stuff. Claycree says, when I built a tall wall to make caverns safe, I made one staircase to the top in the centre of the wall and then built one wall on each side until that layer was complete. Or, Ostap says, or did a random dwarf enter the vampire burrow, as it would seem Scoundrel can't forbid non-vampire access to those chambers. Oh wait, it was we had a human locked in there, didn't we? There was a human locked in with the vampires who I'd just decided to leave in there. And there's his corpse, look. He's carrying a giant coyote parchment scroll. On the goblin? Oh, okay, sorry, that's the that's the book. Should we have a little look at On the Goblin? 430? What's it like? This is a giant coyote parchment scroll. The rollers are made from chrysocolla. Written on the item is an essay entitled On the Goblin, authored by Atu Fiend Poisons. It concerns the authoring of It Mourns by the goblin Atu Fiend Poison in Mirror Skunks in the mid-spring of 670. The writing has a hint of viciousness to it. Overall, the prose is not awful, but not very good either. Oh well. Never mind. Is that all forbidden or not forbidden? It is not forbidden. It's good. Oh, look at this. an elf hair amulet, an elf nail ring, and an elf tooth crown. Hello. A crown of elven teeth. I mean, I don't like it because it's elves, but I do like it because it's their teeth, not attached to a fully grown elf, which is probably my favourite kind of elven teeth. Although, you know, my favourite kind of elf is a dead one. They are the best, by far. Come on, why is this bit of wall not being done? Let's suspend it and unsuspend it. See if someone picks that back up. That would be the ideal case, wouldn't it? Actually getting it built. Or maybe they just can't. Is there no floor next to it? There's no bloody floor next to it. That's why. Build, capital C, F. There we go. And we place a little block there. Made out of willow logs. Bang. Okay, that should get that segment of wall done. Is this one suspended? No, it's all good. That is suspended, but that's fine. We can unsuspend it. Likewise. Oh, no, that wasn't suspended. I just suspended it. Okay, let's get these built. There we go. This is looking good. Groovy. Groovy. It was a human, yeah, so maybe I think they did. I think there just happened to be a moment where 3 of the vampires turned their backs on the other one and they got in there. They got in there. Military I was going to do, wasn't I? But first, Control-Alt-S. Let's do a quick save, because it wouldn't do to lose all this progress, would it? That would be a problem. But the necklace contains genetic elf bone tissue. Don't you think that's unacceptable and has no place near the fort, scoundrel? You know, by that reasoning, an elven head on a pike outside the gates has no place in a fortress. And I would say an elven head on a pike has every good reason to be in a dwarven fortress. So, you know, whole elves, not in cages, not so much. Pieces of elves strewn about, yeah, I think I can live with that. I can live with dismembered elves being splattered all over my fortress. That's not so much of a problem for me. Oh, I forgot how long it takes to save. Ah, well. At least we're not going to lose this sweet progress that we've made, right? We've ratcheted ourselves forward and there shall be no backsliding. And we got rid of that goblin siege as well. No problem. No problem at all. Now, of course, the temple's not secure, but as soon as this is finished, we're going to go and look at military dwarves. Okay, pause. Go there. And if you're in a dark room, brace yourself, squint your eyes, because we're about to go over to Dwarf Therapist. Are you ready? It's a bright white screen, so be prepared. 3, 2, 1. And blinding light. There we go. Let's have a little look in here. Now, first of all, we're going to do a little naming drive. Does anybody want a dwarf named after them? Because we have a few. I'm just going to sort them by has nickname to see who has one. We've still got 20 dwarves with nicknames. Oh shit, we've had a death. Okay, we've got 20 dwarves with nicknames. We've got Ayland, Butternut Squash, Druid's Mead, Fuzzy Logic, Jeb is back, Johnny Six, Cupo, Claycree, Caruso, Corso, Macho, NATO, Orchimedes, Panzerbeard, Perilous, Plutonium Jesus, Red Ruino, Schmelliork, who is going to be going in the lava soon enough, Tidy, and then of course Vamp and Vampo, who are obviously in line for magma-based immolation as well. And we've got 75 dwarves currently not blessed with the names of viewers, so if anyone's interested, now would be the time to say, Tidy, you have every right to celebrate with that. Is that a little golden papaga? It's something. It's something. Maybe sometimes dead is better. Sometimes dead is better. Good old Herman Munster. Good old Herman Munster in Pet Sematary 1? Yeah, Pet Sematary 1. Not Pet Sematary 2. That had Edward Furlong in. I don't want to be buried in a pet cemetery. Little bit of Ramones there. A little bit of Ramones. So, I'm not seeing anybody volunteering in chat for a dwarf, so it seems everyone is satisfied at the moment. Everyone's quite happy with what they've got. So we'll let that slide. And we'll now look at the military dwarves. So onto the military screen. We're going to sort them instead of by highest moodable skill, how they've somehow ended up being sorted. We are going to sort them by military status. Here we go. Can activate, they can stay there. Cannot activate, they can go. Juveniles, not interested. Already got military on duty, but they're all vampires. And nobles. There we go. 2 vampires in the nobility, but they'll soon be got rid of. So, in terms of martial skill, I am not seeing any skills at all. We've got a couple of 0 level hammer dwarves, which is not great. This guy's killed a dwarf. Oh dear. This guy has killed a dwarf and a skunk and a wild boar. This guy here has killed a dwarf. Got a lot of murdery dwarves here. Got a homicidal little gang. This guy's only killed animals. This guy here has killed 2 wild boars. And then this is the only other killer. 2 wild boars and a weasel. Oh, hang on. No, there's more up here. This guy's done 2 kills. A dwarf and a dwarf. Oh dear, 2 dwarves. Is this the dark cult? Is this evidence of the dark cult we have? There are a lot of dwarven killers in here. I say dwarven killers, dwarf killers. Dwarf killer! Oh man, that would be an amazing... If we could just get Ice-T to redo Cop Killer with Dwarf Killer instead, that would be beautiful. It's not personal, it's just business. So I'm not really seeing any obvious candidates. Let's go to the roles and see who would be best as a military dwarf. Is that an option? Is that one of the skills? Manager, leader, law dwarf. Is that broker, bookkeeper, appraiser, waxworker, beekeeper? I'm not seeing any military skills here. How about military alt? Ah, here we go. Okay, who's got an affinity? Who's got an affinity for any particular weapon? Axe dwarves? No. Hammer dwarves? Yeah, this guy's got a vague affinity. Knife user? No. Lasher? No. Mace dwarf? No. Pike dwarf? Spear dwarf? Not so much. Swords dwarf? Nobody in the fortress is particularly adept at anything except dodging. We've got a few good dodgers. But dodging's only part of the combat equation. It would be nice to have someone who can actually inflict some damage. There's really nothing marking anybody out as being particularly suitable for military service, so maybe we just need to go in and get some randoms. Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? We've got 10 spaces in our military at the moment. This is the prison fort. Congratulations, you made Australia. Well, it's not too prisony. It's not too prisony. The dwarves are, of course, free to leave at any time. It's just the goblins and the Etin that aren't free to leave. Oh, the Etin died. I can see it flashing as an E instead of the graphic. Does that mean it's dead? Hang on. Yeah, it looks like the Etin died. Huh. Must have starved to death. Oh well, good fucking riddance, you two-headed twat. Okay, sorry. Let's get back into this and start choosing ourselves some people. First of all, we'll sort by profession and look to draft the peasants, because peasants are all easy enough to smack in. We've got 2 rangers. No, I'm not interested in rangers. We don't have any peasants. This is highly unorthodox. Normally we have enormous groups of peasants coming in, but this seems like it's not on the cards. We've got a couple of paper makers here. Probably not what you would call natural competence. However, we're going to put them in. A trader, that's Plutonium Jesus. Presumably that means bookkeeper. Or broker, sorry. Apparently not. Oh, he's a professional trader, but not currently our bookkeeper or a broker. That's a little bit weird. Who else have we got here? Pump operators, siege engineers. Well, we don't want a pump operator, so we'll give him the military duty. I can assign to squad through here, so I'm going to put him in the Lances of Gilding. It is advisable to open the military screen in Dwarf Fortress after making any changes to squad leaders. Oh shit, I just made him the leader. That doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Let's put Medtob in. Assigned to squad, Lances of Gilding. Endoc, you're going in. Assigned to squad, Lances of Gilding. Ficod, what do you do? You're an engineer. Okay, you get saved. Presser, Shearer. Well, we don't need a presser, do we? Let's get the presser. Stick him in there. Assigned to squad, Lances of Gilding. Who else have we got here? Wood burners. None of those guys are of any value to us whatsoever. Ayland, however, is a namey, so unless he wants to go in the military, I'll give him a chance to not. Atir, assigned to squad, Lancers of Gilding. Who are you? Zassit, you can go in, assigned to squad, Lancers of Gilding. We've now got 7 members in there. Let's commit those changes. Who else can we put in? What do you do? Solon. A dyer. Well, we don't have any of the gear for dyeing, so we've got 8 members in there now. What does this guy do? Cook. We have use for you on the Master's sail barge. Fish cleaner. We have very little use for you, although there's lots of work for fish cleaners, but they turn up in their hundreds. 9 members. So 1 more person to go in, and we shall choose... Do we want a glazer? A potter? Let's put the potter in. The glazer's not particularly good at glazing, but neither is the potter. Good at potting, rather. There we go. So we have a full military assignment to our melee squad. I am going to head back over to Dwarf Fortress now, and we shall look upon the Lancers of Gilding and Despair. We need to set their schedule, so I'm going to press S for that. We've got them on a train note, so we've got a 2 months on, 1 month off schedule for them. That's fine. How many are we getting them to train with a minimum? 4. Does anybody have any good advice on setting these lads up? Because we want to get them trained up as quick as possible, with as little risk as possible. Is it good to set them on constant training, or do I need to break it up a bit? And also, what should I think about for training them up with weapons? I've got to get something made to put on them and some armour and stuff, but for now, maybe it's good to train them up as wrestlers. They can be useful. By the way, says Ostap, a bit unrelated, but something I noticed while watching the Friday VOD, it seems to be best to read the second paragraph of the description of musical instruments before the first when it comes to deducing the sounds it produces, since the first one seems to go into specifics about what the current instrument, whilst the second one tells you what it is in general. In case you don't know what it is, though, with the last few ones you seem to recognise the name of the type. Yes, recently I have been looking a bit more at the type of the instrument just to get a sense of how it should sound. Oh, yes, you were going to be broke, Plutonium Jesus. And yes, Panzerbeard got it instead. That's correct. That's a good point. Right, so I'm going to set the training numbers to 10. Does that make sense? Maybe 8, so 2 don't have to be there? Let's do it. 8 soldiers minimum. We'll copy the order, and we'll also paste the order to all of our days. There we go. Good. They can sleep in barracks at will, except on the days where there's no order, when they can sleep in their room at will. That's fine. What else can we do here? View alerts. Shift tab. Swap squads months. Oh. Okay. I'm not entirely sure I understand what's going on there. Are they just turning it round so it's months on the top and squads on the side, or what? Let's try that again. Granite, slate, felsite. I'm fairly sure there are more months. Oh, I see. Look. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to leave that there for now. I don't think anyone's given any sage wisdom in chat to suggest how I could improve my training, so we'll leave that as is and see what happens. Somebody's building the floor to get to that wall. Oh, finally, it's in. It's in. Are any of these suspended still? Yes, that one's suspended for some bloody reason. That one's suspended. That one's suspended. Great. Lots of suspended wall constructions. But it's okay. We'll get them all in. We'll get them all in. Why is this one not built? It's not even suspended. Oh, there's no... Oops. There's no downstairs, is there? Okay. Build, capital C, D, downstairs, and we pop it right there, made out of ash logs. Lovely. And this one here can be deconstructed, can't it? Designate N. Yeah, baby. That one there. So I want to get rid of that one in the corner. And then if we do this, we can put it on priority 5 on the lower floor. And it should be all good. Should be all good. We'll see how it pans out. Okay, right, we're almost ready to start building another layer of wall and then maybe connecting in the fortress? I'm not sure. We shall see how it works out. That inner wall isn't done yet. We can put fortifications in these constructed walls, can't we? We must be able to. That way we can have some Marks dwarves living in the volcano. Maybe put a barracks in there. Or maybe not. We'll see how it works out. Alright, so we definitely need to do more walling off down the bottom. That's a given, because at the moment anyone can just waltz in and out, no problems. Which is not ideal for security purposes. Especially if we're going to connect the fortress to the interior, or the volcano temple to the interior. Still partially constructed. Right, I'm going to remove it. There we go. We're going to have to put another one in later on. Let's just get that one removed, and we'll build a new smeltery in a minute.
The Hillocks of Mana Weakness has been founded nearly a day's travel to the south, and looks to your thriving economy for its future prosperity.
Oh, very nice. Fortifications are a different build order. Oh, okay, so we'll need to do some shenanigans to get that to work. But then again, maybe I can just go a third floor up and put fortifications on that floor. We'll see. Although now that I've got this double wall up, I'm feeling like maybe the magma moat is not the craziest notion we've had. You know what? Let's put a channeling order in. Channeling order all the way along here, like that. And all the way along here like this. There we go. It's not yet a moat of any kind, but I do intend to make it one. I do intend to make it one. That can get dug out. I think we may have dug out all those bedrooms on the bedroom floor as well. Should we have a little look? Yes, it looks like we have. Let's put some beds in. Beddy beddies. Where's the mouse? There's the mouse gone. There. Oh. Shit, that one's out of sequence. Never mind. One bed, slightly out of place, is only going to drive some people crazy. Not everybody. Just a lot. Right. Beds over here. Yep, beds over here. Let's get all these down. And then we can start putting some doors on. And hopefully some dwarves will start claiming these rooms and having little sleepy times there. Having their own rooms. Won't that be a delight? Oh, shit. There. Okay. Also, once they've started claiming their rooms, we should really start smoothing down here. Give everybody nice rooms. That'd be lovely, wouldn't it? Then again, I feel like we are coming up pretty short for the number required. It seems like we're going to run out pretty quickly. I mean, we got 70 dwarves and nowhere near 70 bedrooms. Of course, dwarves can pair up and have children, so maybe you'd have more than one dwarf per bedroom, but we'll see how it works out. Could be good, could be bad. Let's see if any of these bedrooms have been claimed. No, they have not even been made bedrooms. That's awkward. Very awkward indeed, which means basically this barracks is the only official... Oh, sorry, this dormitory is the only official sleeping place in the entire bloody fortress. Well done, scoundrel, you stunning fool. You stunning fool. None of the military seem to have taken to their new quarters yet. That's disappointing. Nobody's tried to remove the smeltery either. Also disappointing. I would like that to be got rid of as soon as possible, please. None of my miners are channeling out either. What's up with that? Why no miners? Miner cancels dig channel. Inappropriate dig square. Sorry? Why can't they dig down there? And why is our masons are busy. So JMQ, let's have a little look here and see what our masons are doing. 71 out of 200 rock coffins remain. You know what? We're going to remove that order. We'll leave the mechanisms going because that's not the mason. And hopefully this will free up our mason to do some constructing. That would be nice. Let's stop the removal and see if the mason will finish building it. That would be nice. Again, the channeling not happening. Oh, hello. No, the channeling is happening around the corner. Very nice. I like that. Very good indeed. Once that's been channeled out, I'm going to remove all the ramps in there as well. I fear we may only have one bloody miner left. That's going to be an issue if we have. I would kind of like... Oh no, looks like we've got 2 miners at least. I don't know where if there's a third. We did have 3, but I'm pretty sure Rando died at some point in the recent history, so we may have to add a new Rando in. What is this? The Hilton? Well, for the dwarves, maybe. It's nice. It's a bit nice. Well, I do... You know, I do want to train them up a bit. It's nice to have dwarves that can go out and actually fight Ostap. I mean, it's not a requirement, because of course the Cryptbeards Rush is very effective, but it is nice to have. DH. Let's put another channel in over around here. And then once we've put the second channel in, we can remove the ramps on the wall side. Hopefully making things a little bit more effective. Don't forget floor on the other side of the wall to prevent trees. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll put a 1 wide floor around there. If I can. Although that said, if I put a magma moat wide enough around, it should also prevent trees. Should, but may not. We'll see. Yeah, they're mincing through these dig orders, aren't they? Where's the doorway? Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm going to go up here. D, H. And we're going to channel out this shit as well up here. Look. There we go. Go down a floor. Yeah, that's all good. Channel out that. There we go. Go down a floor. That's all good. I think we're all good there. They can channel all that out. It shouldn't be too bad. It won't compromise the entryway, which is nice. Who wants a compromised entryway? Not me. Very disappointing if my entryway got compromised. Oh, they've removed the smeltery. Is that what we wanted? Is that how we wanted it to go? Build workshop. Oh, hang on. Build workshop V for Magma Forge. That's not what we want. We don't want a workshop either, do we? We want a type of forge. Where is it? Furnaces. That's the one. E. And then we want a magma smelter. L. There we go. And that needs to go right there. And we'll build it out of... Is Gabbro magma safe? Surely it doesn't show you what isn't magma safe, right? Fingers crossed. There we go. That should get built relatively quickly. Channeled all this down. That's nice. DH. More channeling plus. There we go. In fact, if I say priority 1 there, priority 2 there, priority 3 here, and then just leave that other stuff as priority 4. And that should mean they channel it out in a relatively easy way, he says. Not entirely convinced of his own ideas. Okay. Okay, I want to channel out some of this wall up here as well, don't I? D, priority 1, not dig, H channel, there we go. Priority 1, and I want to dig out here. Priority 2, we'll dig out here. Priority 3, we'll dig out here. Priority 4, we'll take on all these. Lovely. Priority 5 can be over here. Then priority... Oh, that was priority 6, sorry. Okay. Oh, hang on. I didn't put any priority 5 down at all. There we go. Priority 5. Okay. It was nearly designated, but not quite. Priority 6. And then we've got priority 7 here, channeling down on top of the wall. Oh, not quite on top of the wall, nearly on top of the wall. Still relatively good. There's another freaking tree popped up right there. We want to get rid of that. DT. Keep reaching for my phone instead of the mouse. That's not going to help, is it? It's not going to help at all. The rightmost channel designation was flashing on and off. Don't forget the floor on the other side. Oh yeah, okay, I read that already. I think a paved road uses less blocks for the same job. Okay. Also not 100%, but I think the magma has to be under a light green block under the building 3x3, not the dark green. No, it's the dark green one. I'm pretty confident of that. We've definitely had smelteries, oops, working before. Don't tell me that... No, he's not dead. It's alright. The miner's not dead. That's fine. It's looking okay. It's looking okay. They're digging everything out relatively sensibly. It's all being channeled back. Very nice. Oh, Johnny 6 is depressed. Dear oh dear. Probably wasn't getting enough input. That's probably what caused it, right? Right, let's put another layer of channeling in. You know what? Let's dig all that back. No, not 7. Do it as priority 1. There we go. That's priority 2. That's priority 3. There we go. Priority 1. Bang. Channel all that back. And then another one down here, I suppose. Let's make it a 3 wide one. Oh, for crying out loud. Not mining. Channeling. That's what we want. A little bit of sweet channeling. There we go. And then we go down here and expand along the bottom. Tee-hee. I said bottom. And that should give us a nice moat. The bottom right hand corner is still slightly problematic, but we'll deal with that when we can. Excuse me. Claycree loves the way cave-ins look. They do have a certain attractiveness to them, don't they? A little cloud of steam. Or steam. Dust flying into the air. It's all gravy. Right, we've had that pulled back. Designate H for channeling, and then we'll just take everything off the top of the stairs. Excuse me. Actually, probably a good idea to do that, then that, then that. Not like that. There we go. 5 like that, 6 like that, and 7 like that. And then these I should probably not dig out just yet. Let's get things done in the right order. Cool. So I also need to remove ramps, don't I? D. Remove upstairs and ramps. There we go. So dig these out. There we go. Is that going to work? Not on this floor, it isn't, scoundrel. Or that floor. There we go. This is the floor you want. There we go. I've made that priority 7, which is perhaps a little low, but you know what? The ramps will be dealt with. They will be dealt with. Everything's going to be fine. Oh, hello. They've not dug out a hole for some reason. Oh, no, it just got dug out of sequence because somebody else had claimed it. It's fine. No need to panic, everybody. Remain calm. A section of the cavern has collapsed. Oh, it's that same bloody thing again. Is it the same dwarf? It's alright, they survived. They made it. Don't panic, everybody. Oh, the smeltery's getting made. This is the beginning of a beautiful future for the fortress. Beautiful, beautiful future. Right, we need to build some walls further around this bottom right-hand corner because it's obviously not safe. DH, I want to channel out all this bit round here. Actually, you know what? First we'll build a wall. Build, construction, wall. That's the wrong way. Let's put that down again. There we go. And then we go across like that. There we go. That can go in there. We'll make it out of granite blocks, as one does. And wait for the construction to be completed. Which I don't think will take too long. Should be okay. Are these bad boys here suspended? They bloody well are as well. What's the deal with that? Why you suspendo? Why you stop build? Ah, look at this. Lovely. So now the wall is 2 high, 2 units high, but 3 from the bottom of the moat, which is fantastic, I would say. Oh, brilliant. Somehow we've ended up with a free hanging piece of ground here. Hello? There we go. Let's make that priority number 1. There we go. Dig that out. Fantastic. Somebody get in there. Sort it all out. Wall going in nicely. Very happy with that. Come on, buildy, buildy, lads. Buildy, buildy. Right, is that now suddenly unaccessible? I believe so. No, it can't be. This wall here is, nowhere near safe. Look at that. Although, if we start digging it out, we should be okay. So DH, priority number 1. Priority number 1, please, sir. Is that along there? There we go. In fact, let's be a little safer about this. Let's do it the tedious way. There we go. 7. Once that's all dug out, that'll be nice. Uh-oh. We've run out of storage items for brewing, apparently. What do we need to do for that, then? What have we run out of? I think we need jars or jugs or something. What was it? Looks like nobody can actually get in here now. So maybe it's time to construct around the edge? I don't know. I mean, penetrate into the fortress proper. The hillocks of Ring Valley has been found at a half-day's travel to the southwest and looks to your thriving economy for its future prosperity. Lovely. Let's go down a floor here. I want to do some channeling on this side here. There we go. Is there some channeling there? There is some channeling there, but it's all good. We'll get it out of the way. DH. Let's channel here as well. Let's make this one. Oops. Priority 1. Priority 2. Priority 3. Priority 4. Okay, it's a bit messy, but we'll get there. Things are going to work out just fine. I hope. Fingers crossed. Okay, we're starting to dig out the moat a little bit better. We're making the ground a little bit squarer. It's all good. We have 24 idlers, though. It seems like we could probably be doing things a little bit more effectively. Barrels or pots for storing drinks. Okay, let's do that. Let's make some pots. Rock pots. That's a craftsman workshop, right? Q. No, that's not what we asked for. JMQ. Q. Oh, hello. There we go. Pots. What? There are no idle dwarves or jobs. Right, hang on. Let's go back out of here. J. M. There we go. Q. P-O-T. Okay. Rock pots. I'm hoping that that is done by a crafts dwarf rather than a mason. Because getting our masons all used up is going to be a pain in the arse. Ideally, we don't want that. More channeling over here. What priority are we on? Oops. Dig H. H. There we go. Dig down there. That's good. 5. Priority 5 can go down here. Priority 6 can go along here. Priority 7. This bit. I feel like we're starting to get a little bit better security. Just a little bit. Let's do another dig channel. Priority 1. Is that doable there? It is. Priority 2. There. Priority 3. There. Priority 4. There. good. Channeling's getting done. It's good. Everyone's coming in around there to do those jobs. Very nice. Let's go D. R. That's an up ramp. I want to remove the ramps. Z for that. There we go. Z. We'll make this priority 1 because these ramps are not ideal. We don't want them all around the edge. That's going to be an issue. That along there can go. Lovely. Actually, no. Let's not remove those ramps because we can just channel straight through those. There we go. Priority 1. Priority 2. Priority 3. He says going to priority 1. Right, that should yield nice, safe digging practices. He says. Potentially very wrong. Let's also do some more channeling out over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. That's enough. That's enough. No need to go crazy there. Rock pots are made by stone crafters. Good, good, good. You bought your mother a Chromecast, Sergeant Indy. High tech indeed. Dissatisfied with her satellite TV provider? Well, I think you're probably better off using the internet to receive that kind of stuff than anything else. It just seems to be a better way to do it. Magma has to be under one of the 8 edge squares, not the middle one. Are you sure? I'm pretty sure this smelter is going to work. In fact, let's go to... right, we're going to build a stone stockpile next to the smeltery. Okay, bear with me. Where's my... That's a statue. Okay, sorry. Stockpile, stone. There we go. Next to the smeltery here, we're going to build a stone stockpile, and that's going to be for ores. And then we're going to do a bar block one over here for metal bars between the workshops. There we go. And fingers crossed that will work nicely. So change settings, stone, metal ores, yes we want, and then we'll forbid everything else. Good. This one over here, stockpile, bars and blocks, we want metal bars, and then we don't want anything else. There we go. That should get us cracking. And then I put in an order for smelt. This doesn't actually respect what we've actually got, does it? Let's have a little look at our stockpiles. See what ores we've got. Is it stone? Stocks. E. If I type in ore, will it actually bring up anything? No. The Great Forest. We don't want ore. We want... maybe I do need to look at stone. Here we go. Economic stone and other stone. Oh. No, don't really know. Doesn't tell me how much I've got of anything. Shit. Got to be in stocks then. Realistically, I don't know. Tab mode has... Okay, so we've got... Right, I see. We've got the categories on the left and it shows us what's in that category on the right. So, we're looking for smeltable ores or something like that. Small live animals, statues, stones, granite diorite, gabbro rhyolite, dacite slate, silver nuggets, and cassiterite. Right, well, we want to start smelting cassiterite for sure. We've got shitloads of that. So JMQ smelt cassiterite. Where is it? There it is. Smelt cassiterite ore. Make that perpetual order. And that at least gets us started on our smelting. Also, JMQ melt a metal object. We'll put that in as a perpetual order. And then we can order all of our goblin armour and whatnot to be smelted down. Also, some of those steel anvils we've acquired. Probably don't need all of those. Probably don't need all of those. Hello, Sorrel the Soul. Welcome back again. Thanks for joining us. Have our dwarves gone mad yet? Not quite. Excuse me. They're on their way, no doubt, but we're going to try and nip that in the bud by making the fortress a nice place to live if we can. Ah, migrants. Excellent. We had 70 adults, 23 children and 2 vulnerable babies. But now it looks like we're going to have a little boost to our population. We'll give them a second to get on board. And we'll see how the designations are going over here. Shit, it's only going to take 1 square of digging. And it looks like our miners are trapped. Which suggests to me there's no way in or out. And we can now connect the 2 up. Maybe? Let's give it a go. Dig. Mine. I'm going to do it... how do we dig it out? Where do we connect? What do we do? I could come off of the trap corridor right here and down that way, but I feel like it makes more sense to just come through here. Let's do that. Put a door, not a door, a hole there, and a hole there, and a hole there, and a hole there, and then we can door them up just in case. Do that, and we can whack some cage traps or whatever in that little corridor. Let's get that dug out. Off go the miners. Thankfully no longer starving to death. And once that's done, it should open up the smelting area and the other workshop there for our metal workers. Fingers crossed. Let's put some doors on there. On there. On there. On there. And one there. Nice. Good stuff. Okay, so now the miners are back outside. They're ready to start doing the last of the channeling orders. That'll be good to get those out of the way. I watched as Krugsmash built a fort in the fetid tundra and he planned for that to go badly. It was one of his most successful short forts. I saw, yes, I did watch that one. It went on for quite some time. I really think he should have probably promoted that to be a regular fort, to be honest. When was the last time we had a full-blown fortress? Was it Honeystoked? Or has he done one? Has he done a full-scale fortress since then? I think so. That's true. The forts with the better starts do seem to fall a bit quicker. Right, this is still obviously not safe. We've still got issues with people getting in. So, maybe if we... build a wall up here or along here. That might work. Build capital C W, and then we go down here. U like that. Make it out of granite blocks. Fingers crossed it'll work. That would be nice, wouldn't it? We've still got some squares here that are not being built for some reason. Ugh, needs a walkable perimeter. You can stick your walkable perimeter right up your fucking poop chute, sir. We need access to that, don't we? So I'd better build some up-down stairs that connect to it. So, without further ado, we'll go up here. We won't build that. We will build upstairs there from granite blocks, whatever. And then once that's built, we'll do a downstairs and everything will be hunkily-dorily. Oh, look, they're bringing the ore in. Is that cassiterite ore? It is. I'm guessing that's got some copper in it? Or is it tin? It's tin, isn't it? Bit of a pain in the arse. Still, could be a lot worse, couldn't it? Could be a lot worse. We could have no available trade, and that would definitely fuck us up. Okay, so... got some large granite pots coming. That's very nice. I need to do another channel here. There we go. Go down the floor and we will have some ramp removal going on. And then upper floor, DH. I'm going to put one more channel there. Is that even doable? Probably. It's probably fine. There we go. Masterpiece large diorite pot. Very nice. Bull calf has been slaughtered. Very good, very good. Last of his full forts I watched was Monster Killer. I might have missed the end of Monster Killer. I'm sure I've seen all of Krug Smash's videos for quite a long while, but maybe I'm wrong. Monster Killer does ring a bell as a name, but I could have sworn Honey Stoker was the last one. And then what do I know? I don't know anything about Krug Smash's dealings. I tell you what, we could actually channel out under this bridge as well to have a little magma pool underneath it. It's not really necessary, but could be fun. In fact, we could dig out this soil wall here and start putting in actual wall. That might be good. Should we do that? Johnny Six is throwing a tantrum. Come on, Johnny Six, calm down. I'm going to do it. It's going to leave us very vulnerable to attack, but our miners are fast and should be able to get that dug out pretty quickly, and we can put a wall in nice and quick as well. And then maybe I'll dig out some of these other soil walls as well, just to get them shored up nicely. Miners not going to go in there? Not interested? Apparently they're not interested. There are some mining orders down here, but they're equally not getting done. Where have our miners gone? What's the deal here? What are you guys playing at? Come on, we've got to get this fortress at least partially secure before the gobos turn up again. I have it on good authority that they're going to be coming en masse very soon. Ah, dear. Well, Scoundrel, he'll have quite the wide, large intestine for bacteria to move around if he literally sticks the walkable perimeter up his poo ship. That's true. He's going to run the risk of infection quite rapidly. Have they built those stairs yet? They haven't built those granite stairs, have they? Come on, dwarves. What's the problem? No, because the construction's been suspended. Of course it has. Why wouldn't you suspend the construction of vital stairs? You bastard. They've suspended the construction again. Why? Item blocking the site. Piss off. It's not that little bolt lying on the floor, is it? A fell tree. And a bronze bolt. Let's unforbid the bronze bolt and see if that gets us anywhere. Hopefully someone will come along and move it, and then we can actually have the stairs built. Anybody? Oh, they've dug out the hole. Build, capital C, W. There we go. Then we build along here, get rid of those ugly soil walls. There we go. Made out of granite blocks, of course. There we go. More granite blocks. And then slowly, little by little, we'll start weaning away all of that stupid soil and get some lovely granite walls in place. Something you can really get behind for defence. Sorry, I keep knocking the microphone. Apologies. Hello, Archimedes. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. What are your fort plans, and did you build on a volcano? I did indeed build on a volcano. I'm almost exclusively work with volcano embarks these days. They're my very favourites. But the plan is to build a temple to the volcano god. In that volcano god's temple, we will sacrifice all of our captured goblins. Also, the 4 vampires that have come to the fortress are going to be chucked in, and hopefully that will find us favour with the gods of the volcano. We'll see how it works on. Ah, Corso has cooked a masterpiece. Nice. Masterpiece food, always good. Shall I put granite walls on the other side as well? I'm going to do it. We run the risk of being caught short when goblins turn up, but I feel like if I set this going and get it done now, we're in better stead. I know, I'm sure I've seen enemies who siege you digging through soil walls, but every time I've mentioned it as a thing that happens, people have been like, nope, that's not a thing. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, we haven't got any unrotten milk to make cheese. That's probably due to the fact that all of our llamas are now rotten. Is this all forbidden gear? No? No, it's all available. Copper helms. Oh, where's it gone? Apparently the equipment's got copper bronze shield, copper chain leggings. All that shit needs melting, doesn't it? Maybe I should go into the... Yeah, it looks like we haven't got anybody who's working as a smelter. We're going to go and look at Dwarf Therapist after I've built that wall, because I nearly forgot about that. Let's not forget building walls. Vital fortress infrastructure. Pull it back one. That's the one. That's how it's done. Granite blocks. Boom. Okay, at least the entryway's starting to take shape and look good. Okay, apparently they can get round here. That's not a good way for them to get in. Should we channel something out? Maybe we should. Oh.
The Hillox of Heat Arrows has been founded nearly a day's travel to the southwest and looks to your thriving economy for its future prosperity.
Lovely. Let's check on our military boys, see if they're actually training. That's going to be handy. Oh, look, they're in there. They're in there. All having a good old train. Hopefully improving their martial skills. That's what I'd like to see. A bit of martial improvement. Let's have a look. Only dwarves can dig, and you can't get attacked by your dwarven brethren. Okay. If it happens in Rimworld, says Sorrel the Soul, I am certain it can happen here. If not, I'm sure there's a mod. Maybe I accidentally downloaded a version with a mod activated or something. Possibly. The vampires are not having a good time of it, and they're going to have even less of a good time of it when we plunge them into the hot magma. I think we did take the poll, and everyone said chuck them in the magma. So we'll see how that works out. What if Steve decides to wage a one-man war against me? Steve? Which Steve? Who? There's a Steve here? Okay, let's unpause it. We don't need to know about the hillocks. I'm going to go down a floor, and we're going to dig out these two tiles here, like this. So when it comes to it, that lot of that bridge goes over some magma once we've filled this moat. I'm also going to designate some of these ramps for removal because, frankly, they're ugly and I don't need them. We don't need this bullshit. There's a ramp over here to be removed. Lovely. Back up a floor. Okay, so that goes there. It's not particularly safe because people can just sort of walk round it, which is not ideal. However, if we say dig channel, let's go for priority 1 here, priority 2 along here. No, priority 3 going along there. There we go. If we channel this out a bit, then they're going to have a significantly harder time getting in. 6, 7. There we go. That'll be nice. And then we can continue the moat a bit further round and hopefully make the only way in a relatively lethal drop, which would be lovely. Lovely lethal drop. Can I channel any of this bobbins out? Let's have a little look. There's some stuff here that I would like to remove. Is that right? There we go. There we go. Hopefully that will be removable. It is removable. Yay, our miners have gone straight in. Very nice. Get rid of all that shit. Dig all this stuff back. That's the ticket. Oops, a daisy. Go down a floor. Nice. So DH priority 1. Let's channel out here as well. Priority 2. Channel out there. Priority 3. Channel out there. Lovely. Somebody get up there and pull that all out. Oops, what happened there? Shit, something happened. A dwarven child is taken by a fey mood. Okay, let's follow them. Make sure they don't end up without the ingredients required. We don't want them sitting in the workshop going bonkers, do we? Okay, they've already claimed a workshop. Very nice. Let's follow them again and see where it takes us. So immediately going for the bone, as they seem to always do. Pathfinding in that dining hall is not great. I feel like we could probably do with a bigger one, to be fair. Look at the amount of space we've got. It's not optimal, is it? Come on. It's always the kids who seem to get these moods as well, isn't it? Doesn't seem to be adults who are getting any of it. Go for some metal bars. That'll be nice. He's going to take a while to lug those back. Quite some time. Shit. I don't want to leave him in case he can't find what he's looking for. Hello, Royal Star-Lord. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us again. Can we eat human bones? I don't believe we can. I think human... Oh, Minecraft Steve. Oh, well, yeah. I think if Minecraft Steve found himself in the Dwarf Fortress world, he would do pretty well. I think Minecraft Steve would excel, in fact. Oh, got a bit of leather in this one. Very nice. Some blocks. Oh, I don't know what we're actually going to be building, but I'm intrigued. Highly intrigued. Quite a bit of stone going in. Bit of metal. I didn't notice him picking up any gems, but that doesn't mean it wasn't done. It might have been the second half of the Friday stream. I recall something about it in the VOD. Unfortunately, the straw poll results don't appear in the VOD's chat, and apparently my visual memory is superior than that of other senses. I mean, you can edit the RAWs. Sorry to go back to this Royal Star-Lord, but you can edit the RAWs of the game to allow you to do various things. So you can have it like so that the dwarves will make like trophy items out of the bones of their enemies and stuff like that. But as a default, I don't believe dwarves will do any of that, Bobbins. Hey, he's begun his mysterious construction. We can return our attention to the temple. Good. Right, it's this bottom right corner that really is the crucial area. We need to be clearing everything out nicely. Yeah, that's cool. Starving boars? I do not care. I honestly do not care. We need to channel out these bad boys here, so let's do it with a priority 1. Like that. Priority... Oh, chop down trees? No, thank you, sir. Channeling. That's what I was looking for. Channel those. Channel these. Channel these. And that should be good. Equally, we can go down a floor. Oh, Jesus, no, we can't. Let's take the top ones out first. Then we'll come back and do the bottom ones. They still haven't built those sodding stairs, have they? Look. That bronze bolt needs picking up. Let's mark it for melting. There we go. Melt the bastard. Ah, we need a smelter, don't we? That's a problem. So, with that in mind, let's head over to Dwarf Therapist. Those of you in dark rooms, please squint your eyes because you're about to be bombarded by a mostly white screen. Be very careful. We wouldn't want to scorch those retinae, would we? 1, 2, 3. There we go. Lovely. I'll try and keep my eye on the fortress in the background. But there is a chance we will miss stuff. Although there is a legendary item on the way, so hopefully that will work out for us. Oh, we had that migration wave, didn't we? I completely forgot. We had 70 adults, 23 children, and 2 vulnerable babies. And now we have 85 adults, 30 children, and 1 vulnerable baby. Which is nice. Either it grew up or one of them died. Which is good, isn't it? Not ideal to have them die, but, you know, it's better than... Actually, it's better to have them grow up, thinking about it. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's go to the new migration wave and see what's in there. Hey, the item has been finished. We'll look at it when we go back. So, sorted by migration wave, we look to our most recent one, and it was 21 dwarves. Oh my, that is quite a few dwarves. Let's take a look at the skills. We've got a very good woodcrafter, a legendary woodcrafter in fact. But other than that, it's a load of old pish. Nobody gives a shit. Let's check their military skills, see if anything interesting is going on there. Okay, alright. We've got a level 3 pikeman, and a level 3 lasher. Now, we can't build whips, and I don't think we can build pikes, so they're not ideal for our military, but we'll keep an eye on them. Maybe we'll put them in. Somebody has done 3 kills. Oh, this one's killed a goblin, and a turkey and a weasel. Okay. Well, the military's full for now, but let's take a little peek at how they're doing. Now that we've looked at the migration wave and found it's very much meh, let's go to squad. There we go. And have a look at the Lances of Gilding. All 10 of them are in there, and none of them have developed any weapon skills whatsoever, which is a bit of a shame. Hello. There's only 3 vampires in the Oceanic Ropes. Where's our... Vampo's not in the Oceanic Ropes. Huh. But he is in the Burrow. That's interesting. I should probably stick him straight in the Oceanic Ropes, shouldn't I? Assigned to squad, the Oceanic Ropes. There we go. Commit. Well, now that we know that none of our new dwarves are particularly exciting, we can ignore them, basically. Let's go over to the Labour screen and then head back to the Dwarf Fortress for now. We'll let that carry on, and we'll look at our new lovely item, shall we? Let's have a little peek. Hello, Druids Mead. Welcome back. Your sacrifice will remember Johnny 6 for all of 2 seconds. Did Johnny 6 die? Oh no, he's losing his mind, isn't he? He's slowly going mad. Poor old Johnny. Johnny 5, one of my few, just YouTube viewers, has very, very patiently waited for his dwarf to be named after leaving a comment on a YouTube video from long ago, and now he's got one. They've died in quick succession or gone mad. I don't know if I've picked the wrong dwarves or something, but hey. I keep seeing the notification farmer cancels make cheese, and I ask, why does the farmer have to be the one making cheese when Scoundrel can strategically position some archer dwarves and snipe enemies from afar, effectively achieving metaphorical cheese through the patented whittling technique? That's true, but meta cheese can't be eaten by dwarves. Meta cheese is basically only for meta dwarves, and we are the meta dwarves, right? Or is that not how it works? Very strange thoughts. You can always use more haulers. That's true. That's true. And Druids Mead may not be far off the mark. We could set up a second military. I feel like it's not the maddest idea, but I want to get the temple finished first. Crossbow dwarves. They are hard to set up, but I do want to eventually get myself some crossbow dwarves. That's deep. We'll watch Tron again and check. Beautiful. Right, let's have a look at this item. Delair Tostudil, the dwarven child, has created Inenserextinum, an alpaca bone buckler. She claims it as an heirloom in the name of the family ancestor Kogan Tacticgate. Okay, let's have a look at this. A shield is pretty nice. I'm not going to lie, I'm quite chuffed that they've made a shield, but it doesn't necessarily mean we can use it. Inensarextinum, Hill Echo, the Strife of Winds. Let's have a little peeky poo. It's worth 47 grand. That's pretty cool. Oh, and it's got a nice little description. My moustache is tickling my nose like crazy, in case you're wondering why I'm constantly got my hands up there. This is an alpaca bone buckler. All crafts dwarfship is of the highest quality. It is decorated with donkey leather and cave spider silk, and encircled with bands of zinc and cushion lignite cabochons. On the item is an image of Fuzzy Logic wheel-drailed, the dwarf, and a granite coffin in rutile. Fuzzy Logic wheel-trailed is raising the granite coffin. The artwork relates to the masterful granite coffin created by the dwarf Fuzzy Logic wheel-trailed for Cryptbeards at many Worlds of Fools in the midwinter of 1052. On the item is an image of Kikros Ringglode, the dwarf and dwarves in cow leather. Kikros Ringglode is surrounded by the dwarves. The artwork relates to the ascension of the dwarf Kikros Ringglode to the position of Baroness of the Old Mountain in 435. On the item is an image of single-cut gems in native gold. Ooh, very nice. It's got a lot of cool stuff on it. Seems a little bit low value for something that's got gold on it, but I suppose if it's just decorations, then it's not that great, is it? Okay. How's all the mining going on over here? Have we dug everything down? It looks like we might have done. So, let's dig a channel. Priority 1 once again, please, Fortress. There we go, that's going there. Priority 2. Let's go in there. Priority 3 there. Priority 4. Like this. Priority 5. There we go. Priority 6. I'm reasonably confident that this is not going to end up how I wanted it to. But we'll see what happens. We've still got another floor to go down before we even reach the moat level. But it's all good. It's all good. I mean, we could actually take the moat all the way round like this. Seems a bit extravagant though. Right, let's get this continued. Oh no, don't die, headphones. It's okay, they're getting a bit shonky. Getting a little bit crackly if you touch them. Not ideal. Oh, my Dark Souls strategies, they're full of cheese. That's all I give a shit about is cheese in Dark Souls. Any other form of combat, meh. Meh. Totally meh. Oh, I was going to make a smelter, wasn't I? I'm just going to go to therapist on my own and sort by nothing and figure out if we've actually got any furnace operators. We've not got a single furnace operator. Let's just find out who will be best at it. Who's our best candidate? Druid's Mead. Druid's Mead. What else do you do in the fortress, Druid's Mead? Weaponsmithing. Right, you are definitely not going on the smeltery. What about Rith? Rith doesn't have anything else they're doing. They're a stone detailer, but meh. What about Rovod? Rovod definitely isn't doing anything. Good. Rovod, you can be our furnace operator. There we go. Commit. Just make sure that Rovod isn't some kind of military genius. No, brilliant. It's okay. We've got a smelter. Somebody should be heading down there to start smelting lickety-split. Toot sweet, as they say. And then we can start putting in some orders for stuff to be built from our lovely iron that we've done. I should probably put in some orders to melt some objects, shouldn't I? Let's go J... No, it's not that, is it? It's into the stock screen. Stocks, then we press E. And then if I say copper... Okay. Holy shit, so much of this stuff is forbidden. Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Enter. Okay, unforbid all of this bobbins, because we just don't need it forbidden. There we go. It's coming. There we go. And what do we want to keep and what do we want to melt? Well, there's no point melting copper bars. Battle axes are probably useful. Copper bolts, we can collect those up. We'll have an ammo stockpile built. Copper breastplate, ICE. What is I? I means in inventory. C means caged. And star. Okay, it looks like some of these goblins. These are on goblins. Copper chain leggings, we'll melt those. Oh shit, don't do that, scoundrel. Shift M, there we go. Copper crossbow, no. Copper flail, don't need that. Melt the helms. Gauntlets, low boots, copper mace, mail shirts. Let's get as much copper bars as we can. We'll turn it all into other stuff. Just to at least train up our dwarves, right? Right gauntlet, shield, chain leggings, all this large stuff we don't need. And a copper low boot. Good. That's all that done. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Let's go stocks again. E, and then we'll type in iron. Okay, we've got a lot of stuff here. Enormous iron corkscrew. Oh, piss off. Melt, axe blades, melt, anvils. All 15 iron anvils? They're probably going to come in handy. You know what? We'll melt them anyway. Iron bolts. Sure, iron bolts are a little bit extravagant, don't you think? FM. No, don't do that. There we go. Melt? Oh, I can't. The iron breastplates are all in inventories. Let's unforbid everything first. There we go. Lovely. Lovely. Okay, right, let's start melting then. What have we got? Iron crossbows. Melty melty. Melty melty? Oh, they're in inventory. Okay, we can't. Longsword. Mace. Can't do those. Iron picks. No, let's not do that. We want an iron pick. Pikes. Actually, we do have someone who can use... You know what? No, we're using weapons that we've made in our own fortress. Let's just melt this shit down. Get it out of the way. Iron spear. Iron cap. Chain leggings. Helm. Helm. Shirt. Cool. So we've done that. Iron, we want to look at steel also. Steel head trouts, steel anvils, steel bars, steel battle axe, steel crossbow. We'll keep the steel anvils, just in case. Are there any other metals that we could have? Silver? Got any silver stuff? We have bars, arrows, and bolts. Let's melt all those. Melt the arrows. Unforbid those. Unforbid those. Melt them. Do I want maces? We'll keep the silver maces. They might be useful. We'll melt the silver nuggets. Oh, we can't. Apparently they're already good. What's a silver purog? That's a weapon, isn't it? We'll keep the silver warhammer. Ooh, the silver whip. That's a goodie, that one. We want to get that off of the... How do we get stuff out of the goblins? Because if one of those is sitting there with a silver whip, I want that in my inventory, because we've got a lasher with some skill. And I hear the whip is somewhat of a tasty tool in the combat arsenal. Druid's Mead says, no, I'm a weaponsmith. Oh, I thought you'd want to be a weaponsmith, but maybe not. My HDMI cable has gold on it, and that was cheap. But that's a very thin bit of gold, right? That's not like an enormous honking great bar of gold on the end of your HDMI cable, unless you're living a very extravagant digital lifestyle. Maybe it is, I don't know. Let's channel out this bit round here. We're nearly there. Priority 1, please. There we go. Priority 2. Right there. Is that diggable? Yep, needs to do another one there. Lovely. You'll go there as well. In fact, let's think about this differently. That's a 1. That's a 2. That's a 3. There we go. This feels a little safer. Nope, that's not right. 3 and 4. Like that. And then 5. Like that. Oh, we're getting there. Getting there. We do need to channel a lot of this bump out as well. DH, let's channel this at priority 1. Right here. Is that going to work? Yep. Priority 2. Over here. Yes. Priority 3. Cool. Is that going to work? Good. Priority 4. That goes in there. Priority 5. There we go. Sooner or later, this place will be safe. One day. There we go. That should work out well for us. Let's go down here, back to the bottom again, into our temple. Let's have a little look at chat, make sure I've not missed anything. That was a no to being a smelter ages ago message. Oh, okay, Druid's Mead, no problem. I thought you wanted to be a weaponsmith. And speaking of which, let's actually get some weaponsmithing going on. We're going to add a new task. How good are you? Oh shit, you're legendary. Okay, well in that case, I'm going to add a new task. Also, thinking about it, let's get this workshop. Let's make a profile. Oh no, hang on. I'm going to sort by weaponsmithing and see if anyone else has it activated. They do not. Okay, so you're the only person who's going to be making weapons. So we can go through the orders menu then. So JMQ. Maybe I should look at the military first. Let's see what they're good at. I don't believe they actually have any skills at the moment. So, meh. They don't. So maybe I should fit them all out with the same stuff. Have we got silver hammers available? Let's see if I can make 10 silver hammers. That would be nice. Although we do have that artifact steel axe that might be good as well. So let's say silver. Oh shit, I'm on the wrong screen. SILVER space WA. There we go. Silver warhammers. I would like 10, please. Knock those out as quick as you can, and then we'll see how things go from there. I don't know if we've actually got much silver in the fortress. We have a bit, but I'm not really sure exactly how much. Nobody's doing any melting in here, and I don't know why. Why is nobody interested in melting blocks? Anyone got a clue? We can easily get hold of weapons grade materials though. All we've got to do is trade for stuff made out of the material we want and then melt it down. Although, as I say, they don't seem to be doing much smelting. It seems very quiet here on the smeltery front. It doesn't need to be fueled, it's a magma smelter. It should have magma underneath it. The hillocks of Copper Dabbled has been founded a day's travel to the west and looks to your thriving economy for its future prosperity. It is over magma, yes, it is. And we can always remove a couple of squares to fit some more smelters in, to be honest. So if I just check build E. There we go. Magma smelter is L, and we'll need to pop one there with the top middle one dug out. So we'll deconstruct a floor tile. D. Nope, wrong. D. N for deconstruct. Yep. And then gap top tile. There we go. That's going to get deconstructed relatively quickly, he says. Hoping beyond hope. Let's unpause it. And then once that's in there, we can pop another smelter in. Is it magma or lava? Well, technically it's on the surface, so it's lava. But does that make a difference? Oh shit, you're right. Is there a gap? What's in here? Open space. Oh, figgins. We need to build the floor lower down. This is only suitable for sacrificial workings. We can't actually get any magma working here. Oh, disaster. Disaster. And that also means our magma moat is not going to work. It's not deep enough to actually get any magma in it. Which means we need to dig even deeper. Ah, a human caravan. Very nice. In that case, let's click here, get our trader at the depot, and then take some goods down there. Hopefully there's some spiked wooden balls available. Where are my trap components? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. We haven't had spiked wooden balls on order for quite a while though, so I'm worried we may not have the trade materials I desire. Wooden ball. Spiked wooden ball. Give me a cool 50, please. Thank you. Okay, they're all going in. Very nice. Just got to wait for our guys to bring our trap components in so we can trade them. There seem to be a lot of humans coming. They've got a few wagons and they've got a few beasts of burden. It's all good. It's all going tickety-boo. Lovely. How's the removal of materials going up here? Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, so we've got to dig down here again. We dig that out like that. Is that good? No, we're too high up apparently. Okay, we're a floor too high. No, we can't be. That's... Oh, come on, game. Don't fuck with me. Oh, it's chopped down trees. That's why. We actually want a channel. Priority 1. Priority 2. Priority 3. Priority 4. Priority 5. Priority 6. There we go. Dig that out. Nice and straightforward. It looks like the humans are nearly all in, and I think we've already brought all of our trap components down, which was very fast, very efficient. They appear to be in. Let's take a little look at what's available. Can we trade? We can. My apologies, but we're still unloading. We'll be ready soon. Okay, alright. For once, we're ready before the arrivals. Very nice. Okay, back up again. Have they dug all that stuff out I said? Not yet. It's on its way though. They're getting up there. It'll be dug out. Nobody panic. Everybody remain calm. They still haven't built those sodding stairs over here because of that stupid bolt lying on the floor. Yes, there we go. In fact, let's build construction upstairs. I'm going to put them there. Build it out of granite blocks. Bingo. Once that's in fact, let's click on that and say, fuck off. We don't want you anymore. Oh, hang on. There we go. Now click on that and say, fuck off. We don't want you anymore. Bingo. There we go. They can build the stairs next to it, and then someone can get up and deal with the floors. Oh, I've got to build a floor below. How do we do that? What a pain in the arse. Oh, it looks like a lot of those digging orders have been done. H for channeling, priority 1. And now we can start removing these. Yeah, baby. Look at that. Priority 2 goes in here. Priority 3 goes in here. Priority 4 goes over here. Then 5. Oh, look at this. 6. 7. And that's as high as it goes, so we'll just let it ride, and then we'll do the last row in a minute. Oh, lovely channeling. Lovely channeling. Is this... Oh shit, we've ended up with a soil floor right there as well. We've got to dig that out. D, H, priority 1. Those two. There we go. Dig them out first, if you wouldn't mind. Excuse me. How very rude of me. Put a floor underneath just for the forges. I think so. I think so. Can we sacrifice the annoying bowl to the volcano? Oh. Oh yeah, we will be sold the soul. Trust me, as soon as we get elves, they're going in. Elves are premium sacrifice. Disgusting creatures that need to be eradicated. But, you know, we're going to warm it up with vampires and goblins first, because that's what we have to hand. Got to be careful. Got to get your volcano god being worshipped correctly, right? Can't be fannying around. Ah, they've built those stairs finally, which means if we come up here, oops, there we go, and we click. Ah, we can unsuspend these bastard constructions. There we go. Lovely. Oh, just what we wanted. An opportunity to get things moving again. Let's get these floor segments built, even though it was only supposed to be a temporary floor. It's not anymore. It's permanent. It's going on your permanent record. Let's build the downstairs as well. Build capital C, D. And we bung that just here. Made of ash logs. Bang. That should allow us access to this walkway round the inside. It looks like the channeling orders have been done. So D, H, priority 1. Over here. There we go. But also priority 1 here. No? Not allowed. Go down a floor. There we go. And then priority 2. Priority 3. Oh boy. We're getting there. We're getting there. Priority 4. One day we'll have a beautiful temple. Beautiful temple. Beautiful temple. There we go. And then finally another set of 7. Bang. Let's get this bad boy dug out, and then we can pop a fucking wall up there. Ah, boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's taking forever, isn't it? I feel like if they come from higher up there, they're going to fall, right? They're going to have trouble. I mean, they can shoot down, but we can put floors in or something, can't we? Something to protect us. To strip cage prisoners of equipment, first unforbid and then dump the items. It's easiest to do this from the stock screen. Okay. Z. Stocks. Press E. No, that's W. E. And can we filter by... Oh, control plus key toggles. Okay, so I need to find in inventory. Oh, okay, that's... Okay. Let's remove in job. Let's remove the melted orders. Let's remove the no flags orders. There we go. Remove the X or the rotten orders. Remove the on fire orders. Remove the trade orders. Remove the job orders. Okay, Kakapo leather cloak. C is caged. Okay, so if we get rid of tab toggle grouping. Okay, these are all caged. So we need to unforbid and dump them, right? Good. Presumably... Oh, I've forbidden them all. Well done, scoundrel. You're such a clever boy. Oh, don't do it. Oh, fuck. E. Okay. Toggle grouping. We want in inventory on. Owned. Removed. Tab. Toggle grouping. Is that what was going on? I want the inventory stuff. That's good. Forbidden stuff. Yes. Oh, what have I done? I've beansed it. Let's have a little look here. Be careful so your dump zone is not set up to dump into magma. It's not. I don't have a dump set up, actually. That's a good point. I should set that up. It would be good to complete the floor on this level in case of flying sieges. A nice big retracting drawbridge would be fun. By the way, did you ever hook up the mechanism for the front draw? Yes, I did. Yes, we've done that now. That's hooked up. Scoundrel, is the subject of what remains of the elves indifferent to you, considering instead of having them all melt, you could engage in using their body parts as resources and even impale their heads, as you suggested earlier? I would love to have elven heads on spikes around the fortress, but I'm not sure the options are there. I'm not sure. Shift plus C clears all, then press C for cage items. Okay. Shift C, and then Control C. Control C for cage items. Okay. Shift E. No, Control E. Hang on, turn caps lock off. Shift E. There we go. Now we're seeing something. Okay, so Shift C, clear all. Great. Shift E, enable all. Good. So clear all, and I want caged. How do I get caged to come up? Control C. Nothing. Control I. Here we go. Here we go. We're finding some stuff now. We're finding some stuff. Toggle grouping. Okay, yeah, they're being grouped here. So that needs to be... shit. I'm forbidding these. Bugger. Don't do that. No! Okay, I want the dumped items and the forbidden items. Thank you. Okay. Well, we don't want this bronze bow forbidden, that's for sure. So let's unforbid that. Unforbid that. And 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 that. All these bronze bolts can be unforbidden as well. Are they gonna... Ah, Jesus. Here we go. Forbid, 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 forbid. Oh, sorry, unforbid. Getting everything unforbidden as quick as I can. I no doubt that that chat message that just went into chat that I heard is going to be someone explaining how to do this quick and easy. But sadly, I have undertaken now the slow and stupid way. The slow and difficult way. Right, let's unforbid everything. Good, 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 good. Is that it? Nope. Not by a long shot. Oh, fuck. Oh, God, there's so much stuff. I haven't deliberately forbidden anything, so is there an unforbid all command? These might be on the traders. Oh, God. Shift A changes how you apply your choices. Okay. Maybe it's easier to use the designate. Shift C clears all. Taking traders' stuff is okay so long as you give them an amazing deal. They need to leave with more value than they came with. Okay. Oh, please don't let this all be fucking traders shit that I'm accidentally nicking. Not caged, though. No, not caged. That's fine. The caged stuff is clearly goblin stuff, right? Unforbid all this. There we go. And then we dump it all. There we go. Unforbid, unforbid, unforbid. Oh shit, we've done it again. Somehow ended up in this horrible situation. Right, we're going to come back and do this. Let's get the trading done with the traders. I mean, they're there, they're ready, let's go. Trade, here we go. So, Mesm seems willing to trade. Greetings, the crafts dwarf ship of the dwarves is unparalleled. Let's make a deal. Sure. Okay, I've got a... What's this? Cobomechism Eneron? What the hell is that? A dog bone crossbow. I'm not selling my artifact weapons. Jesus Christ. But we've got plenty of spike balls. Oh, I say plenty. We've got a few spike balls. A few. Nothing particularly special, though. We need to get more of those made up. Okay, let's see what they've got. They may not have anything particularly exciting. We're not going to buy all their bars. We don't have the balls for it. But one day we will have the balls and everything will go well. Don't need the blocks. Don't need crystal glass. Don't need clay. Not looking for sand at the moment either. In fact, I feel like we'll just go straight down to the food. Take all the food. Oh, we've got some caged animals. Have we got any llamas? That could be useful. Golden salve barrel. What the hell is golden salve? Golden salve. Not edible. Temperature 9 degrees C. Colour white. Okay. What is golden salve? That's the question. A stack of 10 golden salve. Useful. Purple amaranth beer barrel. Yep, sure. Paradise nutwood barrel. Don't really need that. Might be easier just to mark the cages for dumping. It's probably a good idea. I don't think it's used for anything, golden salve. Oh, sounds a bit useless, doesn't it? Potato wine. Don't need King Cobra venom. Finger millet beer. Longland beer. Cranberry wine. Potato wine. Blackberry wine. Raspberry wine. Potato wine. Parsnip wine. Just a wine barrel. Blueberry wine. Blackberry wine. Nothing there. Got some buckets. Mauls and weapons. Picks. Not seeing anything tempting my fancy there. Morning stars. Training axes. Breastplates. Coats, tunics, shields, bucklers, hoods, caps. Mittens, gauntlets, bags of sand. Excuse my fart. Hemp bags. Red sand bags. Chimpanzee leather bags. Meh. Octopus leather bag. Cloth and leather. I'm not going to buy any more cloth and leather. We've got plenty of it. There's no need to panic about that kind of gubbins. Let's go past all the cloth and leather. They do bring shitloads of the stuff, don't they? They love selling that stuff. A bronze figurine of a human. Lots of iron bolts. Emu bone earrings. Zircon bracelets. Iron anvils. Might be worth the buy. Although steel anvils would be better. Gorilla tripe. Here we go. Here we go. Here's the food. Let's buy ourselves some sweet sustenance. Copperhead snake meat. Frill shark brain. Kiwi meat. Prepared alligator snapping turtle spleen. Orca sweets breads. Sounds very, very vitamin rich, possibly poisonously so. Cuttlefish, steelhead trouts, prickleberries, leeks, celery, alfalfa. Alfalfa! More prickleberries, valley herbs, cabbages, leeks, celeries, cranberries, muskmelons, eggplants, bilberries, and alpaca wool yarn. That's good. Okay, we've only got £2,000 on the table at the moment. It's not too bad. It's not the worst thing ever. Skirts, loincloths, greaves, backpacks, quivers, cheese. I feel like we should buy some cheese. It's food, it's useful, we can stockpile it. Let's get it in our stores. Let's do it. Reindeer cheese, llama cheese, which we sadly are no longer self-sufficient in. Splints, crutches, nest box. The Dwarf After the End. Let's have a look at the books. This is a reindeer parchment scroll. It is encircled with bands of well-crafted water buffalo hoof. The rollers are made from graphite. This object menaces with spikes of blue peafowl bone. Written on the item is an essay entitled The Dwarf After the End, authored by Mesthos Mobdors. It concerns the acceptance of the dwarf Mesthos Mobdors as a member of the torrid flickering sect in 464. The writing has a hint of viciousness to it. Overall, the prose is amateurish at best. Well, I mean, we don't really have the money to sink into our library right now, but we will look at the books. The Human When It Counts. This is a well-crafted rhesus macaque parchment scroll. The rollers are made from limestone. Written on the item is an essay entitled The Human When It Counts, authored by Lamb Stoked Meats. It concerns the acceptance of the human Lamb Stoked Meats as a member of the Fellowship of Pricing in 282. The writing shows a hint of tenderness, and it gives a feeling of compassion here and there. Overall, the prose is amateurish at best. Amateurish. You can use DBC to reclaim and DBD to dump, but that will also mark the cages themselves for dumping, so you need to undump those manually. Okay. They won't take the stuff until you mark the cage itself for dumping. Could always make some copper and gold coins for some spare change. That's an interesting suggestion. Could do that. Okay, let's keep going. A Jaguar Bone Sonra melody pipes. Didn't see any instruments in there, actually. Hemp Rocher strings. Useful Elf. This is an interesting book. Let's see what they've got in there. This is a well-crafted cheetah parchment scroll. It is encircled with bands of well-crafted table-cut clear glass gems. The rollers are made from marble. Written on the item is an essay entitled Useful Elf, authored by Zepave Glenlearned. It concerns the authoring of The Air and Ghouls by elf Zepave Greenlearned in Bucklefruit in the late winter of 211. The writing is reasonably serious, and it gives a feeling of compassion here and there. Overall, the prose is not awful, but not very good either. Written by an elf, you say, and not specifically giving us any clues onto how to more easily kill elves, so frankly, we will not be buying it. The Rhythm, a Quandary. Let's have a little look in here. This is a cassowary parchment scroll. The rollers are made from andesite. Written on the item is a manual entitled The Rhythm, a Quandary, authored by Atir Graspfountain. It concerns the Queen of Bewildering as a musical form. The writing is quite cheerful, and it is very compassionate. Overall, the prose is not awful, but not very good either. Okay, interesting. Sounds musical. Hematite bookcase, slicing knife, punnet stand. The Composition Interpreted. This is a finely crafted tapir parchment scroll. The rollers are made from slate. Written on the item is an essay entitled The Composition Interpreted, authored by Luke Holmes Practice. It concerns the authoring of My Friend Cracks by the human Luke Holmes Practice in Bucklefruit in the late summer of 158. The writing has a hint of viciousness to it. Overall, the prose is not awful, but not very good either. Okay. Iron carving fork. Forest. Problems and Solutions. Interesting. Let's have a little look. This is a well-crafted groundhog parchment scroll. The rollers are made from bituminous coal. This object menaces with spikes of finely crafted reindeer antler. Written on the item is a guide entitled The Forest, Problems and Solutions, authored by Lapimus Bike Incense. It concerns the forest retreat paddle shores. The writing meanders somewhat, and it is somewhat self-indulgent. Overall, the prose is amateurish at best. Interesting. The Nuanced Hamlet. This is an albatross parchment scroll. It is decorated with tiger bone. The rollers are made from graphite. This object is adorned with hanging rings of yellow spessartine. On the item is a well-designed image of Meditations on the Atlas, the cryolite-bound codex in morganite. Written on the item is a guide entitled The Nuanced Hamlet, authored by Datan Mindsimple. It concerns the hamlet Bucklefruit. Overall, the prose is not awful, but not very good either. Okay. Meaning of the Forest Retreat. Let's have a look at that. This is a well-crafted skunk parchment scroll. The rollers are made from periclase. The object is adorned with hanging rings of yellow zircon. On the item is a well-designed image of an earring in groundhog bone. Written on the item is a guide entitled The Meaning of the Forest Retreat, authored by Thelu Deeppeaked. It concerns the Forest Retreat Labour Rose. The writing is somewhat showy, yet it is fairly cheerful. Overall, the prose is not awful, but not very good either. Okay. Basalt Bookbinding, Mule Parchment Queer, Questions About the Forest. Holy shit, how many... We've got a lot of books here. I don't know if we've got time to go through all of them. We've got a big stack of codices. It's alright. Okay, there's only one more page. Let's have a look at Questions About the Forest. This is a well-crafted osprey parchment scroll. The rollers are made from rutile. Written on the item is a guide entitled Questions About the Forest, authored by Atu Tube Seduced. Written on the item is a guide entitled blah blah blah. It concerns the Forest Retreat Paddleshore. The writing is very concise. Overall, the prose is great. Okay, Tube Seduced, you say. Interesting name. What did your ancestor do? An Allanite hive. Bucklefruit the Easy Way. This is a well-crafted bobcat parchment scroll. The rollers are made from petrified wood. Written on the item is a guide entitled Bucklefruit the Easy Way, authored by Pamud Mellowslosh. It concerns the hamlet Bucklefruit. The writing is reasonably serious. Overall, the prose is amateurish at best. Well, we're not even going to buy these books to throw in the lava, Tidy. We don't really have the trade credits for it, and to be honest, those elven books, they can just fuck off. They can just get out of the fortress. Even throwing them in the lava is too good. It means dwarves have to physically touch them. Disgusting. Let's have a little look down here. A granite-bound codex. Why not? Let's have a little look. This is a well-crafted granite-bound codex. The written portion consists of a 77-page guide entitled The Market, My Life, authored by Toady Nightmareone. Nightmare 1. It concerns the town Daimeet. The writing is a rant more or less, and it skips around a lot. Overall, the prose is amateurish at best. A 77-page rant. Nice. A Marcasite-bound codex. What's in here? This is a Marcasite-bound codex. This object is adorned with hanging rings of well-crafted claystone. The written portion consists of a one-page essay entitled A World of Lekla. Brimoranges, authored by Lekla Brimoranges. It concerns the marriage of a human Tald Silvercamp and the human Lelka Brimoranges in 95. Overall, the prose is not awful, but not very good either. Tedious book, very boring. Don't like marriages. Boring. This is a Svarlight-bound codex. It is encrusted with well-crafted oval light yellow diamond cabochons and encircled with bands of hyena bone. On the item is a well-designed image of two ice wolves in orca bone. The written portion consists of a one-page chronicle entitled Foundations of the Settlement, authored by Mebus Squeezed Lemons. It concerns the Roar of Thorns. Overall, this is a terrible compilation of information. The work has 2 chapters. The first chapter covers the foundation of Ripe Voices by the Roar of Thorns of the Boar of Fishes in 105. The second chapter covers the rise of the Bronze Colossus Kedusum Diamond Gale, the perfect scrape, as an enemy of the Roar of Thorns in the late spring of 189. Nice. Get that one. Which one are we talking about, Druid's Meat? The Granite Codex. One of the devs is Toady1. That name is suspiciously like that. Okay, let's go for it. The Granite Codex. Where are we? We're on the Svarlight one, and the Granite one is top. Let's have a look. Toady Nightmare one. Okay, Nightmaroni. Toady Nightmaroni. Okay, we'll buy it. Why not? Chat has spake, and thus we buy. Anhydrite Bound Codex. Let's have a little peek at this one. This is a well-crafted anhydrite bound codex. The written portion consists of a 152-page guide entitled Journey to the Trees, authored by Kamala Flickershells. It concerns the forest retreat Paddleshore. The writing has a very serious tone. Overall, the prose is amateurish at best. At best. Let's look at this Author Clays bound one, and then I think after that we've got the gypsum, and we're done. So, Author Clays, please. This is an Author Clays bound codex. The written portion consists of a 32-page guide entitled Foundations of the Forest Retreat, authored by R. Dunes Union. It concerns the Forest Retreat Paddleshore. Lots of people writing about that place. The writing skips around a lot, yet it shows a hint of tenderness. Overall, the prose is not awful, but not very good either. Not buying that. And then we look at the final one, the gypsum bound codex, and see that it contains... This is a finely crafted gypsum-bound codex. The written portion consists of a 16-page essay entitled The Market, My Love, authored by Rovod Orbwave. It concerns the authoring of My Friend Hoods by the dwarf Rovod Orbwave in Diemeat in the mid-spring of 833. The writing is reasonably serious, and it contains some asides related to the author's preferences. Overall, the prose is passable, but we're still not buying it. So how much trade have we got on for? 5.5 grand-ish. So let's get some spiked balls and see if that is enough to cover our costs. So that's those. There's a spiked plumwood ball. These are all spiked balls. Lovely. Are my balls good enough for you? Shit, they're worth 11 grand. I think I may have accidentally put something in that isn't actually a spiked wooden ball, right? Oh. Maybe not. In that case, let's take that out. That's 9 grand now. That's 9 grand-ish. This one, 5, 3, 3, 6, 8, 9. Jesus Christ, these balls are worth a fortune. Very valuable balls. Very valuable balls indeed. Hello, Bergendorf. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. Give them a great deal and steal their weapons. Sell my balls. I will sell my balls. Balls available for cash. Will teabag for money. I think this is good. I think we're good. So, let's see if they'll trade it. Are you sure you want to trade the selected goods? Yeah, sure. Yay! Very happy with the trading. Excellent news. Okay. So let's remove our trader from the depot, and let's also take our goods out of the depot. Fantastic. Back into action. Have all of our walls been constructed? Nope, they're still not quite done, but we now do have access to that walkway, so it looks like things might get built slightly quicker. Build, capital C, F. We want some floor placed. We want it placed here, just to get us past this little bit there. Lovely. Willow logs. Fantastic. Now, we need to do some of this channeling around the outside. We appear to have opened up the fortress now. That wasn't what was intended. However, it's not the end of the world. It's just not. It'll be fine. So we need to go up here and dig down from there. So DH, priority number 1, please. Are these on this floor? Oh shit, they are. That one? Oh, okay, so we just channel that out. Then priority number 2, channel that out. Bingo, once that's done we can go down a floor. Is there even a segment of wall in there? There bloody well isn't. There's constructed floor. Okay, that's interesting. Build, construction, wall. Can we put that in there? We cannot. We need to undo the floor construction. So, designate N, remove construction, remove that one there, and take it out. Come on, somebody, undo the deed. Undo the dirty deed, please. Like, go.
got to be careful channeling down lower than here, because I have a sneaking feeling we're going to accidentally pierce the magma. Then again, it is too low down, and we do need to redo some of this bobbins, don't we? Who cares about the baby llama? Not me. Build construction floor, and we'll put a floor in. In there, made out of granite blocks. Oh, we've only got 31 left, and then we need to remove this smeltery. That's an armor stand I'm placing there, so remove that and remove this because neither of them can be used. And then we need to go down a floor and somehow dig out. Ah dear. It's okay though. It's okay though. Everything's just going fine. Everything's going fine. Show them the difference between magma and lava. You mean the traders? Sounds like not the worst idea in the world, but you know, give us a minute. Give us a little while to work on it, Governor. Okay. I need to build a wall across here as well, don't I? Otherwise we're not going to be safe. Build, capital C, wall, and we need to build wall along here. Seems good to me. Build it out of granite blocks and then use the old school method of just suspending them in order so we end up building them correctly. There we go, and not trapping anybody in there, because that would be a pain in the poo pipe. Okay. Okay, now we've definitely got to consider digging out this moat a bit faster. DH. So, priority 1, please. There we go. And then we dig out over here. Let me just check that we're not going to pierce the magma. Nope, we're good. That's 2 over here. 3 over here. 4. Next row. There we go. 5. Next row. 6. Next row. 7. There we go. We're getting there. We're digging out okay. I mean, it's taking way longer than I anticipated, but this temple will get built by hook or by crook. We also want to remove some of these these ramps. So, for crying out loud, escape. There we go. Designate. Is it Z? It is. Let's remove all these. Oh, no need to do it on those squares that are going to be channeled. That would be a big old waste. There we go. Cool. You know what I can do, actually? Assuming that we are a level above the magma. I think we are, aren't we? Yeah, open space. If I dig a hole in one of these walls here and start building floor out from it, we should be able to put in a workshop floor. I think. I believe I can try. I believe I can touch the sky. Maybe we should do it from indoors though. That makes more sense, I think. Let's go up. And then if we build another little doorway here. There we go. Go along here. And then we're going to make downstairs, right? J. And they're going to go here. Okay. Go down a floor and we're going to build upstairs there. And this should provide us with access to the lower level there. We can floor it over a bit and build ourselves some workshops. Fingers crossed. And the temple doesn't matter if it's a little bit higher up from the magma. We can always chuck people down there. It'll be fine. It's going to be absolutely fine. Stop panicking, everybody. Calm down. There's absolutely no need for this level of madness. DH priority 1. I believe it's here, right? Yes.
Priority 2. Priority 3. Priority 4. We're getting there. We're doing it. Priority 5. Priority 6. Priority 7. There we go. We're getting there. Sooner or later this will work. I also want to build a wall in here. Build capital C W. And we'll pop a wall just here. There we go. Made out of granite blocks. Of course. Part of me wants to also dig out some of this soil in the wall because it's ugly, but we'll leave it for now. We'll deal with that later on. Later on. Ostap says, well, I'm getting quite tired now, so I'll be leaving, and I should be able to catch up through the VOD until Thursday night, unless more off-schedule streams occur in the meantime. Thank you for the stream, and good night all. Nighty night, Ostap. Get yourself some good sleep. It is 1 in the morning. Holy shit, and I started early as well. How long have I been streaming for? 3 hours and 20 minutes. Good lord. I might take a little break before the end in a minute, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, man, take it easy. Get a good night's snoozing. Have all the channeling jobs been done? Oh, yes, it looks like it. Brilliant. So, DH, priority number 1, and it should just be these little strips here. Like that, right? And that should connect up the floors of the magma moat that we've actually dug already, and we can start channeling them down 1 floor deeper because obviously this isn't deep enough, which is a bit of a pain in the bum, but oh well, never mind. They dug out that thing up there? They have. Brilliant. So in that case we want to dig out here and here. This may well end up being a fool's errand, but we'll see how it works out. They still haven't left, those traders, have they? They're still hanging around. Ah, well. DH. Let's get some high priority channeling going on over here as well. May as well get it started. Like that? No. Like that. And then like that. And then like that. And then priority 7. Look at that. Channeling all the way down there. And all the way around here. There we go. And channeling all the way up there. Bingo. That should keep our miners busy for a little while. We could stand to probably channel it out 1 wider as well. A 4 wide is going to be significantly harder to jump over and climb than a 3 wide, isn't it? If possible at all. Okay, I've just noticed there's some channelable material here. There we go. You'll go in, and also everything across here, like that. Bingo. Lovely. Good. Dwarves should get on with that. Have they channeled this out down the bottom? They have, which means we can start building some floor. So, build capital C F. There we go. And we'll start like that. We'll start there. And we'll make it out of granite blocks. Oh god, we've run out. Have we got any raw granite? Yeah, of course we have. Are we still making granite blocks? That's the question. JM, I don't think we are we? No, we are not. Okay. Rock blocks. There we go. I want to make 100 of those bad boys, if possible. And then I also want to set the details for them to be made out of granite. Isn't that lovely? Little bit of old granite. Yay, lovely granite. Oh, hello. That went funny, didn't it? But we're back. We're safe. Nobody panic. Okay, wow, we have spent so long on this temple. Hello, Sanctum Spirit Stone. Welcome back. Care not to build under the open squares. Oh, shit, you're right. Is that gonna... No, look, we're practically bang on. Very nice. I like it. Okay, that's double deep there. I would like to remove some of the... Hang on. DZ. Priority 1. Priority 2. Priority 3. Priority 4. Lovely. That gets rid of all the ramps down there. If only it had been calculated. That would have been amazing if I'd actually thought, yes, let's do this perfectly and line it up. But no, it was just sheer luck that we didn't quite overextend. Is this a hole here? Have I left a hole? I have, haven't I? Build, capital C, F. A little bit of floor placement here. Bingo. Make that granite. Thank you. And then maybe we should remove some of these stockpiles here as well, because they're on the wrong floor now. This is the temple floor. Oh, we also need to put a hole over where that workshop was as well. Build, capital C, F. Bingo, granite, lovely. We should have some more granite blocks on the go soon. We won't have to keep lugging these massive piles of stuff. It's alright, merchants can leave. We don't care about the merchants being here or not. It's not important to us. Oh, more migrants? Do you guys not... Just fuck off. We don't need more migrants. They're very surplus to requirement. Do you reckon that's safe? I don't know. Oh my god, they still haven't built all of these wall segments. Look. Have they been suspended? Jesus Christ on a fucking unicycle. Granite block floor. Please deconstruct. DN. Oops. Okay. DN. In there. Deconstruct, please. Okay. Doesn't seem to be any notification coming up telling us that it's going to get done, but fair enough. See how it pans out. Okay, are they digging down these extra channels yet, or is it all muckabout time? Okay, they're digging... Oh, God, it would be a flying fucking beast, wouldn't it? The rock, Uria Eifein Sarevalolam, has come. A bird of prey so large and ferocious it dwarfs many dragons. All beneath its mighty wings should fear the sky. Of course they should. Of course they should. We don't really have any means with which to combat this beast. So... I think we start the hiding and see how it pans out. So F1, military screen, go to alerts, over to burrow 2, and bang, the burrow's on. Bang, the burrow's on. Fingers crossed, our new migrants will make it into the fortress in time, although they're probably already there, to be fair. Is that the rock there? Is that? It is, isn't it? Look at it go. Wow. Tearing apart the bull calves. Not great, but at least it's, you know, fodder. Something to keep it over there rather than in our base. I have a horrible feeling this thing's going to rip through us like nobody's business. No amount of magma moat is going to make any bloody difference to it, is it? Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Capture it for its delicious giant eggs. Actually, I must admit, Tidy, this is my first rock. So, you know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we can capture it. How does one go about capturing a giant rock? Oh, I've lost it. Shit. Let's have a look. Others. There it is. The uninvited guest. Let's zoom to it. Oh, it's in our moat for some reason. Not ideal. And let's follow the bad boy and see where he goes. Okay, it's attacking baby llamas, as you do, and then hanging around in there, and then flying along our wall, back down into there. Is that a dwarf that they're fighting, or something else? Not sure. Whatever it is, it's been bleeding all over the place and left quite the trail. Oh, it was a cat. Okay. Eating a cat. That's fine. Rock doesn't seem to want to go over the wall yet, but that doesn't mean it won't. Still haven't stripped the equipment off of those goblins, have we? But at the moment it's a bit of a moot point because we don't have the smeltery or the workshops to take advantage of any of the goblinite we pull off them. Hello, where are you going? Flying high. Okay, you do that. Go on, fly off the screen. Fly off the screen for me. Or eat my llamas. That's another option for you. You could eat the llamas. Or you could sit there and not see anything. Each egg is 3 times the size of a dwarf. With a wooden cage under a roof, flyers will walk when indoors and can be trapped. So could we potentially lure it into the corridor with a couple of bold lads? Okay, I've got a plan. Pause. Oh, hello, it's heading our way. Alright, no, let's not go crazy. Let's, right, squad. The Lances of Gilding. I want you to move to here. Okay? And then when you all stand there, hopefully you will be delicious bait for the big bird and it will charge in and attack once it's dealt with all of our llamas. Oh, this could be good. This could be very good. A rock is quite the prized creature, I believe. Others, where is it? There it is. Z and F for follow. Come on. Get in there. Oh, it's flown into the trade depot with all the traders in there. Chaos ensues. Oh, have they killed it? Let's look at the combat reports. The human lasher lashes the rock in the head with her iron whip, bruising the muscle, jamming the skull through the brain and tearing the brain. I'm guessing it's dead. Let's have a little peek to make sure. Dead as fuck. Cool. Well, let's unforbid the rock's body, because who wouldn't want to get their hands on the rock's body? Where is it? I don't see it. There it is. There it is. Is it forbidden? Not anymore. Let's have it. Let's butcher it. Get ourselves some lovely rock meat. If there is lava just below a floor with water above it, does it make boiling water? I've tried this. I thought I could heat the fortress using like water and magma, but if it's hot enough, it turns to steam, so it goes away. We will now sell you this rock corpse that you just killed. Yeah, that would be a good idea if I could just sell it to them. I'd love that. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Right, we need to turn off this alarm as well. I've just realised everybody's stuck in the burrow. There we go. The rock's gone, everybody. Calm down. Rock alert over. Although, you know, if you want to take the corpse and make something special to eat out of it, then that's fine. It's not a problem. I'm guessing this has all been suspended. Of course it has. Of course it has. Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't any of this be suspended? At least it only does the top ones. That's fine. Okie dokie. There's probably a load of corpse boxes, graves, coffins that need designating, aren't there? There we go. Used for burial. Oh, hello. These have already been set up. Nice. There's only a few that haven't actually been prepped for corpses. That's good. Actually, this one's just been deactivated, hasn't it? There we go. Lovely. Back to the surface. See if my miners can get this stuff dug out quicker. The floor down here would be nice to get done, I have to say. Oh my god, it never rains but it pours. The Weir Llama, Zuspagas Ospustbustu, has come. A large llama twisted into humanoid form. It is crazed for blood and flesh. Its eyes glow spring green. Its raw umber hair is very curly. Now you will know why you fear the night. And now we will go into the borrow system again. M-A borrow. There we go. And fingers crossed we won't need to... Look at it pelt across the fucking map. Oh my god, the thing is absolutely unbelievable. Its speed is incredible. The Berserk Wheel Armor. Let's go to it. Let's follow it. And let's see what happens. Oh no, it's tearing dwarves apart. It's knocking fools left, right and centre. Our military's not ready for it yet. We can't send them in. We just got to hope that everybody gets into the thing quick enough. Hello? Is it doing okay? Let's look at the combat logs. Yeesh, 15 pages. But I am seeing some blue in here. The Wheel Armor bites the Hammer Dwarf in the head, but the attack is deflected by the Hammer Dwarf's bronze helm. Nice. Shakes the Hammer Dwarf around by the head and the upper spine collapses. Not so good. Okay. It's ripping feet off. Doing all sorts of shit. Oh, we're going to have to throw someone into the magma, aren't we? We're going to have to dump people. If we can get it in a cage trap, that would be very nice. That would be the ideal. Oh, shit. Well, at least we end up with some free stuff, or the caravan guards kill it. That would be the ideal situation, to be sure. Oh, is it dead? No, it's a dog. It's still moving, so presumably still alive. Please don't turn back into a non-whale armor. Oh, this is going to be bloody bedlam. There's going to be tons of infected dwarves knocking around. Although this is not looking too bad. Oh no, it's not looking great for the traders. They're getting minced up a bit. My military remains steadfast, holding on in the trap zone. Hopefully someone will get the wheel armor to charge in, but I think that the traders bore the brunt of its aggression. Let's have a little look. Wheel armor. No recent announcements. Okay. What about the lasher? Let's have a look. No recent announcements. Oh, apparently there's not been much combat going on. So what's the deal with this little lad? Is it dead? Is that a corpse? It's in a task. I think it's dead. Let's check it out. Okay, it's dead. Why do we have caged oh no, okay, they're animals with the merchants. No problem, no problem. Let's come down a bit longer. Caged prisoner, goblin wrestler, human merchant. Cool, okay, it looks like we've killed the creature. So let's resume. And I'm going to quickly go over to therapist and see what that's led to. We had 85 adults, we now have 91 and no babies. All the babies are gone. Baby love, oh baby love, we definitely don't have much baby love because our babies have all died or basically just grown up a bit. Let's sort our dwarves by, don't worry, I'm going to take you over to dwarf therapist. Those of you in dark rooms, please prepare your eyes. We're about to go to a mostly white screen, so be careful. You don't want to sear away your retinas. 1, 2, 3. Okay, if I use the correct hotkeys, that will work. Okay, so now we're in therapist. Let's have a little look at our dwarves. It looks like we haven't got anybody cursed. We've still got the vampires. What's this one? He's got a blue name. What does that mean? Militia Commander. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It looks like we're good, actually. It looks like we've avoided any wheel armor infection. And, in fact, we had another migration wave that I didn't check out, haven't we? Let's go to that. Migration wave. Most recent migration wave. 14 dwarves. Fucking hell. None of whom appear to have any exciting skills whatsoever. Or at least not in the regular labours. Let's have a little look at their military skills. Anyone exciting in there? No. No one's even got a kill. Now that have we got a lasher? Is that a lasher? That's a lasher. How many lashers we got in the fort? Just one. I mean, maybe we need to set up a new military squad for the lasher and some of these lads who've turned up with a little bit of pikeman skill. We've got lashers, we've got whips and pikes knocking around, haven't we? We have got some in there. Yes, Sorrel the Soul. You can set therapist to tell you if people are cursed. It's not on by default, but you can go into the menu and turn it on. Let's come out of here. Now we know that there's no weird llamas. And also go to the squad screen. Squad screen. Squad screen. Okay, turn caps lock off and maybe it'll work. Get the Lances of Gilding and we cancel station. Gosh, there we go. Go back to your training, lads. Get on with it. Okay, have we turned the alarm off? No. Okay, there we go. Burrow 2, no longer on the alarm, and we are going to need some more coffins. Very definitely. Although, some of this crap that they've dropped, I mean, it's going to be a bit of a gold mine. It doesn't look like any of them survived. Which is pretty swish. Wait, is that thing definitely dead? Yeah, it's dead. Don't worry, everybody. Don't panic. Everybody stay calm. Cool, calm, collected. The 3 C's. That's what we need to be. Let me just straighten my knee. Oh, that is painful. Ouch, 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 ouch. Oh, okay. So, that was a little bit hectic, but I think we're okay. Robs me of drama. You're kidding. I basically, if I don't know who the if I get a weir infection and I can't look to see who's infected, that's Fortress over for me. I don't have that level of skill. Some of you, of course, you have those skills. You are very clever lads and lasses. But I, unfortunately, just do not have that ability. There we go. Finish building, lads. Finish building. Okay, are they finally digging out the lower level of the moat? Good. They're getting there. They're getting there. It's nice. It's what we want. Good, good. Once that's all dug out, we can... Actually, do we need to wait? Let's press D. Their priority 7. Oh, okay, that is... We have to wait. I foolishly made it lowest priority when I should have made it highest. Ah, well. Live and learn. Live and learn. Is that all good? That is all good. Excellent. So we dig priority 1 this time. And I'm going to widen the channel. Oh, not too wide though. Down to there. You're kidding. Chop trees? Chop trees my arse. Right, there we go. Go down to the bottom again. So that's priority 1. Bingo. Screw it. Let's do it across there as well. This may be suicide, but whatever. I'm getting tired. It's late at night. Let's go to priority 2. This can be priority 2. Very nice. Around here. Sweet. Back up here. There we go. Priority 2. Bingo. And then we'll get round to it again in a sec. And come back and have another pass on it. Are we good here? Does this feel safe? 50 spiked wooden balls have been completed. That's nice. Very nice indeed. Toss the corpse to the volcano god. Could do. Could do. Also, I've seen a were iguana, zebra, giraffe, yak, horse, llama, and possum, but never a wolf. That's a good point. I've never seen a werewolf either. We've recently had weird pandas and squirrels, but no werewolves. Send an engraver to carve fortification. Does not require a pick. Sadly, I don't think we've got any rock around our magma. No, it's all... Oh, no, there is. Look, there's a little bit of obsidian there. Oh, okay, so we could fortify that obsidian and everything will be delightful. Sounds good to me. Let's let them dig this out a bit. They must have done the extra wide. They have. That's fantastic. I want to remove most of these ramps, to be honest. So, designate Z. Peel all the way down there. Leave that ramp there. That's the way out. And then the rest of the ramps can all just fuck off. There we go. A little bit higher, please. There we go. And that one. Lovely. And then also, let's remove all the ramps in here on this side because they are of no value to me. They mean nothing to me. Oh, ramps. There we go. Knock all them out. Bingo. And then up here. Fantastic. Presumably we can get rid of those. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Okay. I think we need to reclaim all this stuff that's sitting on the bridge now because that is silly. D, B, C. There we go. There we go. And then let's go down to where the goblins are. Dump everything. Dump everything. We'll live dangerously with a moment of unpausing. And then we're going to go in and individually undump the cage. D, there we go. Okay. Undump. 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 Nearly there. Go. Let's get rid of these bad boys as well. Lovely. And I should probably get some more wooden cages on the go, shouldn't I? Because we clearly don't have enough backup cages for if those all get used. So J, M, Q, C, A, G. No? Cage? Oh, hang on. J, M. That's N. M, Q. And then cage. Wooden cage. Can I have 25, please? That seems like a good number to me. A good number to me. Oh, 25. Okay. The magma moat is starting to take a lot better shape. It's getting nice and deep. We want that. We want it good and deep. And that way, you don't have to worry too much about the moat being not filled up because, you know, we built it a level too high. As you do. Oh, has any of this been suspended? No, it's all being done properly. Good. Excuse me. We should be able to get our industries going soon then. Finally, the magma industries begin. Some pause. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. You know what? Let's designate this a temple. Let's do it. A sculpture garden? Wait a minute. Is a temple a zone? Or a... Let's do a quick test. No. How do we do a temple again? Is it not from a statue? I could have sworn statues were temples. It is an iZone. Okay. Says the brewers have no stuff. How are the drink levels? That's a good question. We'll have to have a little look. Z. Kitchen. Drinks. Oops. It looks like we're okay. For some reason I'm allowing them to cook. Which is... no. No cooking with drinks, thank you very much. We've got a bit of booze on the go. It's not too bad. We're not running low or anything. We will survive. Oh, come on, miners. Clear out all this bullshit. We want to get the magma in the moat as quick as we can. Right, let's also build this. You say. Yes, that was it. Temples are locations, make them from a zone. So, we'll start the... Is the temple from just in the walls, or do we just make it around the magma? I feel like I'm just going to make it around the magma here. This is our volcano temple. There we go. Let's say it's a meeting area. Sure. Assign a location. We have not got any locations. Let's add a location. It's going to be a temple. And we need to make it to a specific deity. Okay. Muck, rebirth and strength. That's not the one. Animals, caverns, metals, minerals, mountains. Minerals, metals, fire and volcano. There we go. On get the aquamarine fountain. That's the lad. There we go. We've now got the aquamarine church. Very nice. Very nice indeed. We're almost ready. We're almost ready to begin our sacrifices. Trouble is though, how do we get the old vampos in cages, ready to be thrown in? That's the difficulty. We need to figure out a method by which we can do it. I think probably retracting drawbridges are going to be the mechanism needed. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. This floor's taking forever. And suddenly we're grinding to a halt. We're at 49 frames a second. That's not anywhere near as good as we used to be. Mainly probably because of the number of dwarves we have. Let's dig out a second military room. I think it only makes sense. Let's not make it high priority though. Let's make it priority 5. Like that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. And we go across there like that. And that is too wide. That's too wide. Let's shave off a row. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lovely. Fantastic. And then we can bung a shitload of armour and whatnot in there and get another crew training up. Won't that be delightful? Maybe even a third? It's not like we're short of population. We could do with some military dwarves, couldn't we? Let's do it again. Let's dig a third one. There's the wall, there's a gap, there's the door. Wall, gap, door. Lovely. Click there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like fucking tit drip you doing. There we go. I love this track. Oh, they're bringing all sorts of cages through the temple already. What's that about? This does seem like a fairly dangerous temple, doesn't it? But then again, what's more dwarven than danger, right? Not much. Ah, corpse, corpse, corpse. It's all we ever hear about. Corpses pissing miasma into the air. We've still got dwarves that haven't been buried, look. Why is this? Why do we have dwarves that haven't been buried? And also, I've just realised we don't have a dump either, do we? Let's put a dump out here on the other side of the tavern quickly, just so we've got somewhere for all those dumped goods to end up. There we go. Is it D? D, garbage dump. Bingo. There we go. Hopefully that'll end up with a little bit of trash going in there. Fingers crossed. Like this dog skeleton, prime candidate. And these little lumps of whatever. What is that? See some teeth or something? It's not clear. It's not clear. Okay, so at least we've got a temple now. That's nice. Temple to the volcano god. I should have delved deeper and looked into this dark god business that I've been hearing so much about. But we'll cross that bridge at a later date. We'll come back to that. I mean, maybe we need another temple. I mean, Now we've got one. Why not go crazy with more? Drunken danger, says Cupo. I think that's correct. If someone gets pissed up before they go to pray to their volcano god, it's only going to take one stumble and in they go. Have you got a roof on that mad above ground structure yet? No, I do not have a roof on it. We don't actually have an even wall all the way around to put on. I suppose I could make that walkway into a roof, couldn't I? That seems doable. Seems fairly doable. Why is this floor here? Hang on. A granite block floor. No, I don't want that granite block floor there. I want it removed. Why is no one doing that? Designate N for removal. It has been flagged up for removal. Yet for some reason, it's not happened. Build, capital C, F. Let's place a bit of floor there. Make it from... Have we got willow logs? No, I think we've used all the willow, haven't we? Oh no, there we go. Willow logs. Plenty of them. Okay, how about this one? We've got open space there. I don't want a wall. I want a floor, for fuck's sake. Enter. Willow logs. Lovely. Okay. Great. Why is that not being made? Suspended. Suspended my arse. Another one here. Suspended. Turn that back on. Okay, other than that, we're good. There are stairs up there. It's all groovy. People are going to be fine. Or at least the construction's going to be fine. Oh, look at that. Nice bit of wall put in. Any more wall going in? Or are you going to be a pain in the arse? Maybe we just roof it off with random coloured bits of wood. I mean, it's not going to be beautiful, but it's better than nothing, right? It's better than being exposed to the flying beasts of the sky. Bum. Still, it's not doing too badly, is it? Let's go down a floor again. Oh, we can't. That's the wall there. So this little bit of floor here, it's got to come out, right? I've put the order in to have it removed. Designate N, remove construction, this motherfucker. Yeah? You gonna pull that out? Oh, it's a soil floor. Don't know how that is, because there's no soil there, but whatever. Okay. Yeah, we'll roof it in. Why not? Why not? Build, capital C, floor. Let's make it as big as possible here in the corner, and we'll just start building out as quickly as we can. There we go. Willow logs, please. Another floor, if you wouldn't mind. Go in there, willow logs, floor, tall as it can, wide as it can. There we go. Where have the willow logs gone? Oh, I'm building a fucking wall. Floor, not wall. Jesus, why would I want to build a massive wall? It's insane. There go the willow logs. Let's build another floor. Go across here. More willow logs, please. Go. Still not out of the 99. That's good. Floor. There we go. Go in there. Willow logs. Lovely. Blimey, this is actually filling out quite nicely. Floor. I don't want wall. I want floor. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Can we fill that in over here? We've overshot the size a little bit, I think. Let's shorten it down and fill this up. There we go. More willow logs. Not a wall, a floor. Jesus Christ, this game is very insistent you make walls. There we go. Below logs. Not a wall, a floor. There we go. And then can't actually build that because there's no touching of other floors, but that's fine. As soon as this ceiling gets built, we're going to be in a much better position. I know our temple is not exactly volcano shaped anymore, but I'm starting to feel like that might need to be abandoned, to be honest. It's a bit ambitious. Let's channel out again, this time at priority 1. And we're going to channel out this bit. There we go, like that. And then across here like this. And then up here like this. There we go. Lovely. And that gives us a nice sort of staggered lava moat with a little area to walk around on the edge for some unknown reason. I don't really know why you would do that, but that's what I chose to do. That's the idea I had. Masterpiece maple cage is being built. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Maybe a pyramid centered on the volcano. Takes a lot of work, but it's a nice concept. Yeah, I might do that. Although I'm still thinking build a sort of fake volcano cone. So it's like a pyramid, but open at the top. We'll see how it works out. I mean, that's for later days. We've really got to make the fortress, you know, defendable. That seems like a big thing to be taking under our wing at the moment. Miner's not interested in digging out that room while there's channeling to be done. But they are blitzing through this challenging, aren't they? Really smashing it. Let's designate Z for remove. Not designation, that's X. Z. There we go. Remove upstairs / ramps. Okay. Let's do that. Let's take out this and that. I don't want priority 1 on that. Let's make it priority 2. Alright, then 3. Whatever, game. Come on. Play ball. Go down there, and we'll go along here, and then we'll go along here, because this is apparently right. What's going on here? Funny shape. Okay, and then if I go up here and find where the ramp is, there's the ramp, and we'll just go down and DX bosh. There we go, leave that ramp undesignated. Oh, we're going to need to do more ramps. That's fine. DZ. Here we go. Very nice. Excuse me, I tried to do a little high-pitched whistling noise without actually whistling. Don't know why I tried to do that. And obviously it didn't work. Oh, look at this. We're nearly in a position to open up the floodgates and get the magma out. It's going to be very swish. There we go. That's that all cleared out. There's a few more ramps down here and then we are golden. Happy days. There we go. And looking at it, there's no rubbish in there that won't get burned up by the magma, which is nice. Very disappointing that when the rubbish all sits at the bottom of the trench and just never goes away. Looks like Kurso's cooked another masterpiece meal. Very nice. Right, maybe someone can channel out a little bit of that. Designate smooth. Let's just smooth all this down here. There we go. Not 3, priority 1. Let's get that sorted. Priority 1. Ah, Jesus Christ. No? Apparently you can't smooth stone at priority 1. But fair enough. Okay, if that's how you want to be, game, that's how you get to be. You special piece of code. good enough? I think we're good enough, right? We'll soon find out. Once the roof's on, it doesn't really matter so much. The magma moat really very much becomes for aesthetic purposes then. Cosmetic. Oh, they put the floor in. Nice, we can get some magma forges going. Build, capital C, we want floor. I'm going to build a bit of floor. Pants. You know what? We're going to build full floor and we're going to deconstruct so that we can end up having holes for our workshops. Obsidian blocks? No, I want granite blocks. There we go. Where are they? There they are. Granite blocks. Lovely. Fantastic. Looks like putting in the construction, the workshop floor is going to be a bit more of an effort than I anticipated, but we're on our way. We're nearly there. Right, have we smoothed that bit of stone down there? Of course not. Nobody gives a fuck about that. Maybe we just go down there with a pick and dig a hole? Seems jolly dangerous. But hey, what is danger if not a dwarven middle name? Let's remove the designation for smoothing. That's not happening, is it? And let's just put a regular old mining one in. In it goes. Actually, let's not do it at priority 7. Let's do it at priority 1. There we go. Fingers crossed nobody... What the fuck? Nobody dies. Fingers crossed. Come on. Somebody take that order. Somebody take that order. It is very close to the exit ramp, so I don't feel too worried. Run, Urist, run, indeed. How's my gem stockpile? I honestly don't know. I don't want to look away from this right now because I feel like if I do, it's going to result in just unseen chaos. And chaos is best seen. Here it comes. Come on, miner, get down there. Knock that obsidian out. Fill our moat up. That's what we need. Moat filling. Oh, what? Someone's been taken by a fey mood, you say? There they are, look. Who's this who's been taken by a fey mood? Mebzuth. Okay. Look, I want to follow you, but I also want to watch the miners pick out that freaking stuff. You know what? You're heading for a workshop. I think you're going to be alright. Let's just watch this and then we'll find him in a minute. Come on, somebody dig it out. Oh, have they cancelled it? No, they haven't cancelled it. They haven't cancelled it. They might do because it's warm stone, but for now, claimed a leather works. Oh shit, we're going to have to watch him now. But at least we know where he is. We can watch him at our leisure. Come on, miner, get down there. Oh, he's begun a mysterious construction already. Didn't even have to watch him in case he couldn't get any materials. He was all set. Where are our miners? Come on, lads. Get down there. You've just been down there. Surely you can do some digging, right? Diggy diggy. Diggy 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 diggy. Diggy 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 diggy. Anyone? Anyone with a pick? Get your buns in the ditch and start picking. Anyone? Looks like all of our miners are asleep. Which, you know, not great. The order seems to have been... It's not working. Ah, there it is. It's up again. No, it stopped again. What gives? Why is this happening? Oh, for crying out loud! A vile force of darkness has arrived. Looks like we have gobos on the move. So, let's go to our military screen. Military screen, alerts, and take everybody into the burrows. In you go, lads. It's time to flee. Flee for your lives. Oh, damn. I don't think this fortress is actually secure. they can just come round the temple side. Oh, buggeration. Come on, everybody indoors. Once we're indoors, we'll close the drawbridge, but it's not going to make much difference, I don't think. In fact, maybe we should leave it open deliberately so they're encouraged to kite over the traps. That'd be nice. Here they come. They're moving through. We've still got stragglers making their way into the fortress. This is not ideal. There are a lot of fucking goblins coming. Oh dear. We may have inadequate cage traps. That worries me slightly. But okay, let it ride. Let it ride. Have we got any dwarves still outside the fortress? Depends how you define outside the fortress, really. We've got people refusing to leave the temple. This isn't optimal. Don't like the look of that. Oh, I think they're actually making it straight for the gate. They're going straight in. Oh, you dingleberries. Look at them go. Straight over the bridge. Come on, everybody, charge in. Get your feet in those cage traps. Don't smash up the bloody depot. Yay, we've got one. If nothing else, we got one. You know what? While they're all bunched up on that drawbridge, I feel like it might be fun to pull the lever. Let's see what happens. Add, pull, now. Back up to the surface. Let's unpause the action and see if they get smashed into the roof of the corridor. Come on, there's got to be... No, all on it, all on it. There we go, there's a couple on there. Come on in. Flip that switch, boys. Send them up into the ceiling. And... if it flips them up into the ceiling, does that count as atom smashing? Oh. Mebzuth Medtobsazko, siege engineer, has created Tulmunest, a dog leather buckler. She offers it to the Cryptbeards. We're getting quite a few little artifact shields, aren't we? It's not too bad. Learned Groves. Ooh, let's have a look at Learned Groves. It's only worth 6 grand, so there's probably not much to it. This is a dog leather buckler. All crafts dwarfship is of the highest quality. It is encircled with bands of dog leather and turkey leather. This object is adorned with hanging rings of llama wool and menaces with spikes of short fin mako shark leather. Ooh. I am gonna, once I've got some decent weapon traps ready to go, I'm gonna stop using cage traps. But I do like, now that because we've got this volcano here and the intention is sacrifices, I feel like we should be putting more, like leaning on the cage traps, if anything. Why is that lever not flipping? Pause. Look. Has it been flipped? It has been flipped. Apparently, it doesn't work. Jesus fucking Christ. Although the cage traps do appear to be making quite the dent in their numbers. They perhaps shouldn't have charged in so aggressively. Right, let's do another pull of the lever, see if that does anything. Maybe it just didn't work. Add pull now. I have a horrible feeling that it just never got linked up. Or maybe it just can't close. Maybe the ceiling's too low or something. Although I've never seen that before. I've never had an issue of not being able to lift a gate. Ah, well, let's see what happens. It's obviously not... Oh, hello! Boom! Shitloads of stuff flew everywhere. Very nice. I imagine that was goblins being squished. Let's check the combat reports, see what happens. Where are we? Combat reports. Goblin Maceman. Let's have a little look. The Goblin Maceman's right lower arm skids along the ground, but it is deflected by the Goblin Maceman's copper-right gauntlet. The composition interpreted, copy, strikes the Goblin Maceman in the lower body, but the attack is deflected by the Goblin Maceman's chain leggings. The raw crystal glass strikes the Goblin Maceman in the right upper arm, bruising the muscle through the giant cave spider silk cloak. The large iron right gauntlet strikes the Goblin Maceman in the right lower arm, but the attack is deflected by the Goblin Maceman's copper right gauntlet. The grey gibbon parchment sheet strikes the Goblin Maceman in the throat, but the attack is deflected by a Goblin Maceman's iron mail shirt. If only that had sliced his head off. Decapitation by paper cut, very good. Very strong death. Now they're all locked in as well. They don't really have an option. They can either advance over the cage traps or die, basically. Do we close it down again, I wonder? That will atom smash everything underneath it, which is a problem. But maybe not the worst problem. We're getting a lot of prisoners here. This is good. That's true. Ognet really loves them. We've got to get those volcano sacrifices in. Baby dwarfs. Baby dwarf. Do, 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 do. Baby dwarf. Do, 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 do. Baby dwarf. Do, 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 do. Cage trap. Well, I've still got my training wheels on. I may have been playing for 10 years, but I like cage traps. They have a certain something about them. Effective and, well, just effective, really. Very handy. These are some war goblins. Too bad you can't be prepared for gravity, especially wearing heavy gear. I mean, maybe we could use... Let's flip that switch again. Let's let some more in. It looks like everybody who came in has been caged. So down to there, select the switch, add pull now. No? Pull now. There we go. Back up to the surface. Let's watch it slam down on all that gear, which we're going to lose, which is a shame, but what can you do? Bronze buckler, osprey parchment scroll, ibex parchment sheet, raw crystal glass. Basically, it's all the shit that came off their wagon last time, isn't it? That's okay. That's okay. Put that lid down, and then once that's down, they can come across and get a bit more trapped. Fantastic. There we go. Oh, some of them are trying to escape. Interesting. Interesting. Maybe we just put a repeat pulling job. I mean, that's basically going to waft them into oblivion, right? Up, slam, up, slam, up, slam. Maybe it's the best bet. Maybe it's the only way. Let's do it. I fancy that. Let's have a little bridge slamming thing. Add, pull, now, repeat. There we go. So that should result in the thing flinging up and down and absolutely ruining any goblin standing on it. Or not, I don't know. Maybe some of them will be flung down the corridor. I think they go straight up, but it would be nice to imagine it lifting up and flinging them against the back wall. Very fun. Very fun indeed. There we go. I don't know if any of them actually died there. Oh, we need to channel out beneath it, don't we? Because it's actually just the floor. Huh. Okay. Maybe we should post our military on the other side of these cage traps just to try and tease them in. Mind you, they're probably going to shoot arrows like crazy, aren't they? We seem to have captured a shitload of goblins. Are these guys captured or just standing on the captured cages? I think they're just standing there. Oh, look at these saps standing underneath the gate. You're dead. Oof. Obliterated. Completely obliterated. And everybody's running away. Oh, come on. Come on, that can't be the end of our siege. Surely not. Here we go. Look, they're trying to flee. That's it. That's the ticket. All it took was one smashing from a bridge and they all gave up. Very disappointing. I'm very disappointed. Oh, yeah, we've got another one in the cage. And this one doesn't seem to realise he's free to escape. He's heading back onto the cages. We'll give it a minute or two for everybody to get off the map. And then we'll free our dwarves again. Come on, you on the cage traps. Get yourself trapped. No? You coming out? You going to try and escape? You can't escape. I didn't see that coming, did you? Didn't see the door slamming shut. And it's open again. Come on, step on it and get flung into the air. That's what we want to see. Here he goes. Is he going to survive? Oh. Well, not going to lie, that was disappointing. Very disappointing. Right, now that's down again. Let's cancel the order to repeatedly pull the lever. Oh, shit. No. There we go. X. No, C. C. There we go. Just have to wait to see what state it stays in. Oh, God, it would be closed, wouldn't it? Okay. Need to pull the lever one more time and then everything will be better. Right? That's how it works, isn't it? F2, click on lever, add task, pull lever. There we go. And I think we can also now safely take everybody out of the burrow. Military, alarms, burrow off. Nice. Very nice indeed. Can we get that gate open? Come on, dwarves, open the gate. Open the gate and get some of these goblins out of these cages, because we're going to need to stockpile them pretty quickly. Yeesh. There we go, the gate's open. Everything's tickety-boo. Let's go down here and watch as somebody breaches, presumably, the magma vessel. And yes, no death. Very nice. Very good mining. Lovely. Okay, the mayor's got a mandate. Let's have a little look at the mandate and see what it says. He needs decent quarters. Okay, apparently it's no good. And he wants another large gem made. Didn't we have that made before? Oh, hello, what was that? A caravan. Another bloody caravan. Fair enough, where are they? Oh, here they come. 1 wagon. 2 wagons. 3 wagons. 4 wagons. It's a good one. We're going to get up to 6. 5 wagons. 6 wagons. Okay. I think that's normally peak wagonry. Yeah, 6 wagons and some beasts of burden. Good. Very nice. So, let's let them get into the trading depot. We'll also send our trader there. R. G. Where's our trap components gone? There we go. Oh. Slightly worried. What about food? We've got fine master crafted food growing, haven't we? I don't see it. Oh well. Oh, meat, fish, eggs, plants. Okay. But no meals. It's fine, it's fine. The spiked wooden balls will do the job, I'm pretty certain of it. I really hope that we can actually get this magma moat filled up. It looks like it's going to spread far enough, but we have been beguiled into thinking such things before and they just weren't true. Although it's filling up at this end nicely. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Just got to hope it fills out down this end as well. Although maybe if it doesn't, we could put a ramp down there to carve through the obsidian on that side as well. That seems doable, right? We could end up with evaporation. Oh, damn. I hope we don't have to move all of our bloody magma furnaces down another floor just to cope with the level of magma coming in here. Burning up all that annoying wood that was left at the bottom. I'm glad it's not stone. We're reaching 3s and 4s up the top here, so I'm fairly confident we're going to get full 6s and 7s. Maybe 5s and 6s. We'll see. We shall see. Oh my goodness me, it's 2:10 in the morning. I've been going for nearly 4 hours. Oh man, if I get sleep in time, I can do some daytime streams tomorrow. But the trouble is, the likelihood of me waking up in a time where I could do it is very slim. Very slim indeed, considering I'm going to finish streaming soonish and then off to bed, try to get 8 hours. So if I get into bed by 3, that's up at 11. Got to pick the kids up from school at 2:45. Maybe there'll be a daytime stream tomorrow. It's not totally off the cards. I just wouldn't book your day around it. Wouldn't prepare yourself for a stream tomorrow as the be-all and end-all of what you will be watching and doing. That's highly unlikely to pay off. Okay, is everything coming along nicely? Got our traders in there. We've moved our balls in. Let's have a little look and see if we can trade. We can't. Dear, Panzerbeard is having a drink. That's fine, Panzerbeard. You drink away. You get that booze down your gullet, and then we'll see what happens after the fact. Still got some dwarves who haven't been buried in coffins, which probably means we've run out of empty graves. Not an ideal scenario. Excuse me. Let's put some more beds in for this barracks. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. May as well do this one as well while we're here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put in some doors. Bingo, bango. Have we got any armour stands to go in? Yeah, we've got armour stands, just not enough to fully appoint a barracks. But I can live with that. How about weapon racks? Got any more of those? Again, not enough, but some. There we go. At least we've got 5. I'm going to have to put in an order for armour racks and weapon stands, aren't I? Weapon racks and armour stands? That's more like what I'm asking for. Q. Weapon rack. There we go. I would like rock weapon racks, and I'm going to need at least 15, so call it 20 just for some extra. And we also want armour stands. Rock armour stand. Give me 15 of those as well. Good stuff. Let's get those in place. Moat's filling up nicely. It looks like we are going to get beyond evaporation levels, so that's very nice. Very convenient, which also means we're going to have enough space down here to build our workshops. Won't that be lovely? Won't that be an absolute unalloyed delight? Let's use the arrow keys. There we go. All good. All jolly and good. Hijinks, japes and capers abound. Just what you want. Right, back up to the surface. We've barely gone into the fortress this time round, have we? We've pretty much just left the interior of the fortress to its own devices and paid most of our attention to this this temple. It's not too bad. We're doing all right with it. We're doing all right with it. They're making a very nice little floor here. Shouldn't take too long. It's all willow logs, so, you know, sweet. Come on, guys, get building. Can we trade with the traders yet? Yes, we can. You know what? Should we leave the trade for next time? Should we do that? Caging your vampires is going to be hard. It is. It is. But I'm guessing we could do it through military positioning and some bridges. If I make some bridges that can keep them in a specific spot over the magma, we should be able to get them out. I think. I don't really know any techniques for caging them, to be honest. I mean, maybe making them dodge onto a cage, but that's going to be a faff, isn't it? It's going to be a right old pain. Boo. Oh, Master Nace has got it. What's your plan? What's your theory? What's your idea? How do we get these vampires in cages and they're from the cages into the volcano? Tell me more. Educate me. Fill my brain with knowledge. Information. And she says I will give you the information. Oh, look. We're 1s and 2s this far away, but I feel like it's filling up. We're getting to 4s and 5s up this end. 3s and 4s down the bottom. Yeah, we're going to be fine. The magma moat is not going to be an issue. It's going to be good. Retractable bridge as the floor of a room that they are burrowed in, but the layout of your temple might have to go a floor below. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, we'll make sure there's a floor that can drop them in, nice and easy, Bond villain style. And hopefully we will get to drop all of our vampires in. It'd be nice to do them one at a time as well, so the last one can really get an idea for what's happening and what's going to happen to them. Hear the plop and sizzle of their comrades. Are they even comrades? I think they're just like the same the same creature, aren't they? That's about as far as it goes. Oh dear. Okay, how's the floor down below going? Slowly. Very slowly indeed. Well, I feel like we've made progress this session. Even if we haven't made massive progress, we've got a lot of work done on the temple. It was a bit fiddly. It hasn't turned out as beautiful and perfect as I would like, but it's getting there. We're getting a roof on it, which was kind of a hand forced by the presence of a rock, but that's okay. We smelt what it was cooking, and we just got it killed by our guards from the caravan. We didn't even have to lift a finger. Visitors did it all for us. Very nice. More migrants. You fucking kidding me? Unpause the action. Let them on board. In fact, you know what? The migrants and the trading can be saved for next time. I think we're done for the evening. This video is now 3 hours and 56 seconds long. If you get to the end of this on YouTube, leave a comment. You are going to be in an elite group. Let's not say elite. Let's say a very small group. Probably none of you. I don't think anyone's going to watch all the way through a practically 4-hour-long video, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, it is longer than pretty much all of the Lord of the Rings director's cuts. It's a bit long. Anyway, those of you watching on YouTube, thank you very much for doing so. It's been a pleasure recording for you, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.